presentation of the LSU Sports Radio Network.
His team, a strike and an out away from a natty. 2 outs, runner at first. The 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss, and all is right in the world. Tigers win. Tigers win. The national championship is headed back to Baton Rouge.
The powerhouse of college baseball is on the air. This is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball from the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Hit in the air, down the line, in left. Stay fair ball. Stay fair ball. And it is 3-run blast. Hey now.
LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball from the LSU Sports Radio Network. Brought to you by the 7 partners that represent Team LSU. Cox, the official communications provider of LSU Athletics. McDonald's, official sponsor of the LSU Tigers. Our Lady of the Lake, official healthcare provider of LSU Athletics. Albertsons, the official grocery partner of LSU Athletics. Hancock Whitney, the official bank of the LSU Tigers. People's Health, the official health plan of LSU Athletics. And by Coca-Cola, official beverage partner of the LSU Tigers.
1-2 pitch to Pearson. In the air. High and deep to right field. This baby's gone!
The LSU Fighting Tigers, the powerhouse of college baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network. It's the Hub International On Deck Show, leading you up to first pitch of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball.
Here we go.
Hub International, Louisiana's premier employee benefits and commercial insurance brokerage. Visit hubinternational.com. Now, from inside the broadcast booth, this is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
After a mistake-riddled Game 1, it's back to action, trying to even the series up in Game 2 this evening between the 4th-ranked Tennessee Volunteers and your Fighting Tigers of LSU. Hello, everybody. This is Chris Blair along with Mr. LSU Baseball, Bill Franquez in the booth. Our straw stirring the drink back in the Capital One studios. Brian Haldane welcoming you to Lindsey Nelson Stadium here on the campus of the University of Tennessee in Knoxville for this evening's play-by-play story. Last night, Tennessee scored 3 runs off their bats with 2 home runs. However, LSU's pitching and defense gifted the Vols 3 runs, walking a run in with the bases loaded and 2 costly throwing errors, plating 2 runs, which was the difference in a 6-3 Tennessee victory. If LSU hopes to have a chance to win their first SEC series of the season, they have to find a way to win tonight. The pitching matchup should be solid, at least on paper, as LSU's ace, junior right-hander Luke Holman, goes tonight for the Tigers, while the Vols have one of their top arms in Drew Beam, also a junior right-hander. So find your favorite chair. Grab your favorite beverage. The Tigers trying to even up the series here in Game 2 from Rocky Top. It's Tennessee, it's LSU, and it's coming up next on the LSU Sports Radio.
Select LSU athletic events and much, much more. To learn about upcoming events and to join, please visit LSUMKC.com. The Mike's Kids Club, presented by Shell.
As a full-service industrial contractor, Bartlett Group specializes in maintenance, turnarounds, and capital mechanical projects, refractory, soft crafts, fabrication, and more. Just a few of the companies that Bartlett represents include Excel Scaffold, DECS, Deltec Manufacturing, GMTS, and Precision Refractory. Bartlett boasts the best talent retention record with highly trained and seasoned professionals. Our mission, to deliver first-class service with the best scaffold system and experts. At Bartlett, our strength is our people, driving our growth and success. Choose Bartlett Group, where exceptional is standard.
Support your LSU Tigers with Hancock Whitney, the official bank of LSU Athletics. From game day to the offseason, Hancock Whitney LSU credit and debit cards are a big win for any Tiger fan. Want to get your paws on these cards? Well, apply online or visit HancockWhitney.com/LSU. Hancock Whitney Bank, member FDIC. All accounts subject to credit approval. Terms and conditions may apply.
Back on the Hub International On Deck Show, getting you ready for LSU Fighting Tiger baseball.
Deep shot to left center field. Brown going back at the wall. It's gone!
Time now to talk with Tigers. Presented by your local Southern Quality Ford dealers on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
We're back here in Knoxville, game 2 of the series between LSU and Tennessee. Tigers looking to even the series this evening here in Rocky Top. And we're joined now by LSU pitcher Will Helmers for Talking with Tigers. Will, looking back last night, tough outing for the Tigers offensively, but the pitching staff, I thought, especially the bullpen, was exceptional. Just your thoughts on the way the guys performed.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we had three guys who hadn't pitched much this year come out of the bullpen and throw up some big-time zeros in some really crucial spots with Sammy Dutton, Cam Johnson, Aiden Moffitt. You know, all those guys are going to get more opportunities, and, you know, those are just guys to add to the list, you know, along with the rest of the bullpen that we can go rely on in key situations.
We've noticed, really, speaking of Samuel Dutton, he seems to really have improved over last season. And of course, he was a big contributor as a freshman. Just your thoughts on the way he's developed and really is a major contributor now.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Sammy comes to the yard every day working as hard as anybody, and he deserves everything that's coming to him. And, you know, he works hard and he won't stop working. And so, you know, last night was really great to see him perform in a key situation for us and kind of keep it within reach for the most part. And, you know, we'll be back at it today, and he'll be back out there soon enough.
So looking ahead to today, of course, Luke Holman will get the start for the Tigers. You and the rest of the bullpen certainly are ready to roll behind him. Just your thoughts on Luke and what he has to do to be successful against a very good Tennessee offense.
Yeah, you know, it's a really good offense, but, you know, Luke's a great pitcher. He's going to locate all 4 of his pitches, you know, throughout the game. And really, if we can, you know, get ahead in counts and finish pitches and finish, you know, at bats, he's got the rest of the bullpen behind him with Griffin, Nate, Gavin, and the rest of us. So, you know, it's primed to be a good day.
Finally, Will, Coach Johnson has, during the week, in speaking to the media, talked about the focus is on what's next, just one step at a time, one task at a time. Is that the type of mentality you guys have adopted?
Absolutely. You know, it's one thing to, you know, focus on the next pitch and the next inning, but even the next day after a tough loss last night is a huge key for us to be able to come out here with a new energy today, some positive energy behind us, and a little bit of competitive fire to rock and roll on a Saturday.
All right, man, we appreciate it. Best of luck, Will. Thank you.
All right, go Tigers.
Will Helmers with us as we're talking with Tigers prior to today's game with Tennessee. A lot more to come after this timeout on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Tiger fans, this is Eddie Kennison, former LSU football wide receiver. If you know me, you know I'm all about making big plays.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
That's why I joined the team at LSU Sports Properties. Our goal here is to help businesses make big plays both on and off the field. If you want to give your brand that competitive edge and be a part of the biggest stage in college sports, give the corporate sponsorship team at LSU Athletics a call. Your brand, our fans. Utilize the power of LSU Athletics to promote your business and sponsor LSU Athletics today. Call 225-578-2788. Go Tigers.
When are 3 letters more than 3 letters? When they represent 14 storied universities, generations of tradition and unbridled passion, stadiums and arenas swelled with diehard fans, more than 260 national titles, thousands of All-Americans, and hundreds of Olympians. And the one conference where every catch shot, swing, and stride just means more.
LSU Tiger fans are gearing up with real Tigers apparel and merchandise from the official online store at lsushop.net. Get jerseys, sideline gear, polos, t-shirts, hats, official team merchandise from Nike, accessories, and much more. Over 3,600 products, all shipped right to your door. Head to the place real Tiger fans go for the selection only real Tiger fans get at lsushop.net.
Leading you up to LSU Fighting Tiger baseball.
It's the 1-2 pitch. Runner goes, swing and a miss. To throw down the second in time. How about strike him out, throw him out?
This is the Hub International On Deck Show. Time now for a trip around the SEC. Presented by Visit Baton Rouge. Plan your next trip at visitbatonrouge.com.
A warmer day here in Knoxville. Still pretty windy. We'll get a full game day forecast coming up, presented by AccuTemp in just a moment. Just a reminder, have the right equipment to take on any job linked to the land, Tiger fans. Visit Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana, at sunequip.com. Let's take a look around the SEC. A couple of series began on Thursday. Everybody in action yesterday. And let's see what's happening here on Saturday. With that, once again, to my right in the intimate booth here at Lindsey Nelson Stadium, it is Mr. LSU Baseball, Bill Franquez. Bill?
Thank you so much, Chris. A lot of action, of course, last night in the SEC. Let's get you up to date on what happened yesterday, and then we'll go through the standings and then today's action, as there are some games underway already. Last night in Athens, Missouri with a 6-5 win over Georgia in 10 innings. So Missouri evens that series at 1 game apiece. That series began back on Thursday evening. Also last night in Gainesville, game 1 between South Carolina and Florida. South Carolina defeats the Gators by a final score of 10-3. Gators dropping to 17-16 overall now with that loss. In Tuscaloosa, number 1 ranked Arkansas begins a 3-game series last night with Alabama. Arkansas wins game 1. Final score was Razorbacks 5, Crimson Tide 3. Last night in Auburn, game 2 of the series between Kentucky and Auburn. Kentucky has won the first 2 games. They won back on Thursday night 6-5, and last night a little bit easier, 9-1 victory, Kentucky over Auburn. So Kentucky has won the first 2 games of that series. Game 1 in College Station between Texas A&M and Vanderbilt. And wow, what a performance by the Aggies. Texas A&M blanks Vanderbilt 15-0, a game that was stopped after the top of the 7th inning due to the 10-run rule. So the Aggies are playing at a high level, blanking Vanderbilt last night 15-0 in game 1. Also in game 1 in Oxford, Mississippi State and Ole Miss renewing their intra-state rivalry. Mississippi State with a victory last night 8-0. The Bulldogs blank the Rebels, so Mississippi State wins game 1 of that series. So with those results, these are the standings heading into today's play. Kentucky is the overall SEC leader and first place in the SEC East. The Wildcats are 13-1 right now. Tennessee and Vanderbilt are tied for second in the East at 8-5. South Carolina is 7-6. Florida now 6-7. Georgia is 6-8, and Missouri is 5-9. In the SEC West, Arkansas leads the West and is just a half game behind Kentucky in the overall race. The Razorbacks are 12-1 in the league. Texas A&M is 9-4. Mississippi State is 7-6. Alabama is 4-9. Ole Miss and LSU tied for 5th in the West with records of 3-10. Auburn is in 7th place in the West with a record of 2-12. And there are some games underway. Game 3 of the series between Kentucky and Auburn. Auburn at one point in this game held a 7-0 lead, but at this point Kentucky has roared back. They're in the top of the 6th inning. Kentucky now leads Auburn 9-7, looking for a sweep of that series. Bottom of the 4th inning in game 3 in Athens, Missouri and Georgia are tied at 5 apiece. Game 2 in Gainesville, it's the bottom of the 4th inning. South Carolina leads Florida 5-3. Later today at 5 o'clock Central Time, Arkansas is at Alabama. At 7:30, Vanderbilt is at Texas A&M. Also at 7:30, Mississippi State is at Ole Miss. So that's where we stand right now, Chris, heading into game 2 here in Knoxville.
All right, thank you, Bill. Coming up, we'll take a look at the starting pitchers. Both teams changing up the rotation a little bit in game 1, but they go to their veteran arms here in game 2. A reminder, all LSU Sports Radio Network broadcasts stream for free on the LSU Sports mobile app presented by BASF. You can listen live on your phone. You can sync up the radio to the television call. A bunch of things you can find on the LSU Sports mobile app. Find it for free in the iTunes Store or Google Play. Download it today. The LSU Sports mobile app presented by BASF. We create chemistry. A look at the starting pitchers when we continue on the Hub International On Deck show after this from the LSU Sports Radio Network.
When it comes to investing in your home's comfort, it's never just one thing. You want to make sure you get an air-conditioned system that's reliable, affordable, energy efficient, backed by a strong warranty, and is installed by a dealer you can trust. That's why people who insist on the best choose Trane. Plus, right now, Trane is offering special financing. So what's not to love? Visit TraneSouth.com to find a local Trane dealer today. It's hard to stop a Trane. Subject to credit approval. Ask for details.
The Toyota Tundra's powerful, available iForce V6 engine means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. To your cousins, the Tundra means as they jump off the boat onto the sandbar. To your co-pilots, the Tundra means an extra comfortable journey. And to you, the Tundra means whoa. Right now, qualified buyers can get 0% APR financing for 36 months on a new 2024 Tundra. Toyota, let's go places. Visit Toyota.com for feature availability and offer details. Offer available in select states and ends 4/30/24.
We have some breaking news that you Tiger baseball fans are going to want to hear. It's official. SeatGeek is now the official ticket marketplace of LSU athletics. That's right, the deal is finalized, and SeatGeek is the newest member of the LSU family. If you haven't heard the name yet, get used to it, because you'll be hearing it a lot more this baseball season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to baseball games or to any other live event in Baton Rouge, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek, the new official ticket marketplace of LSU athletics. So Tiger fans can fan.
The Hub International On Deck show continues.
Here's the 1-2.
Come on, Blue.
Strike three. Let's struck him out.
LSU Fighting Tiger baseball is coming up. But first, here is a look at the game's pitching matchups on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Getting ready for Game 2 here in Knoxville. Last night it was a 6-3 Tennessee win. Tigers hoping to even up the series today. They'll need more offense, better defense, and a strong pitching performance from their starter, who we'll get to in a moment. LSU Athletics would like to thank its Team LSU corporate partners, Cox, McDonald's, Our Lady of the Lake, Albertsons, Coca-Cola, People's Health, and Hancock Whitney. And Bill Franquez, before we talk about tonight's starting pitchers, one thing that gets lost in that 6-3 Tennessee win last night was the job by LSU's bullpen, guys who had not seen action in SEC play. That's the silver lining in that loss. Hopefully tonight you get a great start from Luke Holman and better performance out of the bullpen if you hope to win and even up this series.
You're right, Chris. Jay Johnson, after the game, emphatically stated that was the best performance by our bullpen in a long time. And credit to Samuel Dutton, Aiden Moffitt, and Cam Johnson, three guys we'll probably see a lot more of as the season progresses, because they certainly have developed and have been impressive in their most recent outings, including last night. So tonight, Luke Holman gets the start for LSU. Of course, Luke has been LSU's #1 pitcher all season. The right-hander transfer from Alabama, a native of Pennsylvania. He's 6-1 this season with a 2.01 ERA. He's making his 9th start of the season. In 44 2/3 innings, he has 71 strikeouts and is allowing only a 174 opponent batting average, just 13 walks. He's given up 10 earned runs on 28 hits. Luke has been mostly effective in his SEC outings. In fact, last week he defeated Vanderbilt, struck out 10 Commodore batters in 5 2/3 innings to help lead LSU to a victory in Game 1 of that series. That was back last Thursday. So Luke is pitching today even with another day's rest, so even an extra day's rest than he normally gets. So Coach Johnson. Meanwhile, Tennessee also throwing its best pitcher today. Drew Beam, the right-hander, veteran of the Tennessee staff. He was part of he's been a part of the Tennessee rotation ever since he was a freshman back in 2022, and Tennessee had that three-headed monster of here, the junior right-hander from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. He's been an outstanding pitcher for the Volunteers in all 3 of his seasons, including this one. This year he's 4-1 with a 3.63 ERA. He's also making his 9th start of the year. He has thrown 2 complete games for the Volunteers, which you don't see very often anymore in college baseball. 44 2/3 innings for Beam. Now, he has allowed 47 hits in those 44 2/3 innings. 7 walks and 40 strikeouts. He is allowing a .267 opponent batting average. He has given up 6 home runs on the year, so perhaps LSU can generate some offense against the veteran Drew Beam. Excellent arm for the right-hander, 93 to 96 on his fastball. He also throws a changeup and a cut fastball, but his best secondary pitch is his curveball at 79 to 82 miles per hour. So certainly he is one of the top veteran pitchers in the SEC. Should be a great matchup today, Chris, between Drew Beam and Luke Holman.
Indeed. Fans, Grayson Events and Entertainment, your one-stop shop for all your party and event rental needs, from carnival rides to mechanical bull rentals, inflatables, and much more. They've got what you need to make your next party, festival, or corporate event the best one yet. Give them a call at 225-436-6520. That's 436-6520. You won't be disappointed. Tennessee honoring Todd Helton, who will be entering Cooperstown, former Vol, here to throw out the ceremonial first pitch prior to Game 2. We'll take a timeout. We come back. We visit with head coach Jay Johnson, his thoughts on last night and what the Tigers need to do to even up this series against the Vols here on Saturday evening. Back after this on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Hey Tiger fans, no game day is complete without Noel Spirits from Noel Family Distillery. Founded by a father-daughter duo, Noel Family Distillery is the only Louisiana distillery offering authentic tequila. Their additive-free tequila captures the spirit of Louisiana, creating a spirits experience worthy of the Tigers and their loyal fans across the country. Noel Tequila is proud to be the official tequila of LSU Athletics. Enjoy Noel Tequila at the box or grab a bottle of your own at many fine retailers. Learn the unique Noel Distillery story at noeldistillery.com.
What does it mean to be the best? How do you achieve success? For Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU, we do it by working as a team. We achieve greatness together. Our partnership means student athletes get the best care so they can perform their best and be there for the team. Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU. Together, we roar.
Albertsons is making shopping and saving easier than ever. Check out Albertsons For You in our mobile app, where you can shop for groceries and save weekly with digital coupons all in one place. With Albertsons For You, you can earn rewards points every time you shop and redeem them for free groceries. Brand new Albertsons For You members receive $5 off their next $25 purchase just for signing up. Download the Albertsons app or go to albertsons.com to sign up. Albertsons, fresh food, local flavors.
It takes hard work to be the best in the game. Planning, commitment, resilience, sweat. That's why Old Dominion Freight Line, the #1 national LTL carrier for quality, works hard to be the best in the game and is proud to support those striving to be the best in theirs. Old Dominion Freight Line, official freight carrier of LSU Athletics, helping the world keep promises.
Back on the Hub International On Deck Show with first pitch of LSU Fighting Tiger baseball just around the corner.
Tiger fans, pack your bags. LSU is headed to Omaha.
Time now to visit with Tiger skipper Jay Johnson. Presented by Hancock Whitney, the official bank of LSU Athletics, on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Coach, a tough one last night. Tennessee plates 3 runs using their bats. The Tigers give them one by way of walk and then 2 costly errors. It's a 6-3 ball game. Couple of chances late for the Tigers, just unable to get it done.
Yeah, good team on the road, and, you can't throw 2 balls away and expect to win. I do think there were some bright spots last night. I'm really pleased with Sam Dutton, really pleased with Aiden Moffitt, pleased to see Cam Johnson, to see more of those guys going forward. I was pleased with the fact we got the tying run to the plate with 2 outs to still work with. Just unable to deliver that big hit. And I credit Tennessee's pitchers last night. They located their fastball well, and then they did a really good job of throwing their off speed in all counts for strikes. And it just was one of those nights where we collected some hits. It was just really hard to get comfortable and string them together.
I know you told us before going into the series, the front 5 for this Tennessee team, very lethal. Last night, the Tigers did a good job of limiting damage on the bottom 4. It was the front 5.
Yeah, no question about it. And it's crazy just year to year. I mean, Christian Moore feels like he's been here forever. Blake Burke feels like he's been here forever. Now they've done a nice job with Tiers and Dreiling, guys that were freshmen, played some last year, have taken that next step, and it's really lengthened that lineup. So we got to do a better job against the front and hopefully execute against the back today like we did last night.
On paper, looks like we're going to have a dandy when it comes to starting pitchers tonight. Speaking of Drew Beam, a guy that we know, a guy that we've seen, how has he progressed from a year ago?
Well, he's a strike machine, and I think, looking at his difficult starts this year, where he's gotten hit, it's been a lot of fastball. Last week against Auburn, he started throwing all of his pitches on all counts, went off with runners on base. He's really not going to give in to you, but he throws them all for strikes. So we got to be able to handle the outer half of the plate, and we got to be able to hit the mistakes that are up in the zone, because he's a true pitcher in every sense of the word. He'll locate his fastball, good curveball, cutter, and changeup. So he makes it tough to sit on one pitch. You got to get it up and over the plate, and you got to use the middle of the field well tonight.
Well, Coach, it looks like it's going to be a little warmer, at least while the sun is still up. Best of luck. Get after him.
Thanks, Chris.
Head Coach Jay Johnson, everybody. We'll take a timeout. We come back, take a look at the starting lineups, and then first pitch comes your way. Game 2, Tennessee hosting your Tigers here in Knoxville on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Going to the track, the wall. See ya.
Tiger fans, have you ever wanted to watch LSU baseball on TV but hear the action from the LSU Sports Radio Network? Just sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app. It's easy to do. Just pause the TV. Use the LSU Sports mobile app to stream the audio on your smartphone or tablet. Connect to a smart speaker, then wait for the audio to catch up to the point your TV is paused. Push play, and you are all set. Sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app for iOS and Google devices. Download it today.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
When are 3 letters more than 3 letters? When they represent 14 storied universities, generations of tradition and unbridled passion, stadiums and arenas swelled with diehard fans, more than 260 national titles, thousands of All-Americans, and hundreds of Olympians. And the one conference where every catch, shot, swing, and stride just means more.
Tiger fans 12 and younger, don't miss your chance to be a part of Mike's Kids Club, presented by Shell, the exclusive kids club of LSU Athletics. Join Mike's Kids Club for only $25. Get the official Mike's Kids Club t-shirt, free admission to select LSU athletic events, and much, much more. To learn about upcoming events and to join, please visit LSUMKC.com. The Mike's Kids Club, presented by Shell.
First pitch of LSU Fighting Tiger baseball is just moments away. Here's the 0-2. High in the air, left center field. See ya. But first, as the Hub International On Deck Show continues, here are the starting lineups presented by Cintas. Build a better workday when you partner with Cintas. Visit Cintas.com.
Once again, the singing of our national anthem. Let's take a look at the Cintas starting lineup. First for Tennessee, 28-6, 8-5, their conference mark. Once again, it'll be Christian Moore atop the order, followed by Blake Burke, who will play first base, Moore at second base. Billy Amick will be at third. Kavaris Tiers will bat cleanup. He'll be in right field. Dylan Dreiling in left field will bat 15. Curley, the shortstop, will bat in the 6th spot. Dalton Bargo, the DH, once again will bat 7th. Hunter Inslee in center field will bat 8th. And Cannon Peebles with the start tonight. He will be behind the plate catching. He bats 9th in the order. Now for your Tigers of LSU. Again, 22-13 their record, 3-10 in SEC play. They'll lead it off again with first baseman and sophomore Jared Jones. Tommy White at third base will bat 2nd. Ashton Larson again will be in the lineup, gets the start. He'll be in right field. He'll bat 3rd. Matt Bingham again in left will be the cleanup hitter. Hayden Travinsky again the designated hitter for the Tigers will bat 5th. Michael Braswell the 3rd. At shortstop will bat 6th. Paxton Kling in center will bat 7th. Stephen Milam gets the start at second base and will bat 8th. And Alex Milazzo behind the dish will bat 9th. That's a look at the Cintas starting lineup. First pitch, game 2, coming up after this on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Find more at L'Auberge Baton Rouge. More excitement, more gaming, more staycation action. Football fans get more too with our 22-foot video wall. Don't miss out on the area's best Asian food at Red Lotus or fine dining at its best at 18 Steak. Let our exceptional staff take care of your every need. Add more to your story in the heart of South Baton Rouge, only at L'Auberge. Must be 21 to enter. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-770-STOP.
The LSU Tigers excel due to great preparation, talent, and execution. Those same principles are what make National Trench Safety the leader in the trench safety equipment industry. National Trench Safety is recognized across the country as the trench and traffic safety specialist, supporting the equipment rental and engineering needs for the refining, chemical, pipeline, power, transportation, and municipal market. Visit ntsafety.com today for more details. Remember, if it's in the trench, over the trench, or around the trench, National Trench Safety has you covered. Go Tigers!
In the morning when the roaches are running, you got the Bengal road spray.
Bengal road spray is a miracle in a can. Just spray the baseboard in the kitchen and bathroom, and in just a little while, your roaches are dead on the floor. It's incredible. Bengal road spray is odorless, clean, and easy to use. Bengal guarantees roach extermination overnight.
3, 2, 1, go ahead.
Welcome back, everybody, to Lindsey Nelson Stadium on the campus of the University of Tennessee, downtown Knoxville. It's game 2 of this SEC series. Much warmer, wind, though, still a factor. Blowing towards the Tennessee River out to our left. Yesterday, temperatures at 55 degrees at the start of the game. We'll get your full game day forecast coming up in just a moment, but suffice to say, a lot warmer than yesterday. Jared Jones going to lead it off. Drew Beam ready to throw the first pitch, and Jones launches it to center field, but Hunter Inslee coming over. A couple of steps makes the play for out number 1. Time of first pitch, 5:33. Local time, 4:33 Central. Taking a look at the game day forecast brought to you by AccuTemp. Chance of power outages never. Get a whole home generator. White stands in. First pitch, he will rope, and it's into left field for a base hit. Drops down in front of Dylan Dreiling. Tommy White last night, a bright spot offensively for LSU. And just like Jared Jones, Bill, jumps on the first offering from Drew Beam. Jones got a piece, but launched it in the air to right center. Fly ball out to Inslee, but Tommy White does not miss as he drills that to left for the first base hit of the ball game.
Deem threw a curveball on the first pitch to Tommy, and Tommy was all over it.
Now we'll see Ashton Larson. Larson stands in. The pitch to the left-hander. He will swat at the first pitch. This one coming in and will drop in front of Tears in right. Tommy White had to kind of wait, hang up between first and second to see if Tears could make that play on the fly, but eventually gets into second and beats the throw. So the Tigers, to say they're aggressive to start this game is an understatement. They've seen 3 pitches to 3 batters, and all 3 have put a bat on the ball. Only Jared Jones was the single out. Everybody else now has arrived with a base hit. Beam's first pitch, and this one misses. You heard Jay Johnson just moments ago talk about Drew Beam. If there's one thing that has been consistent, while his numbers have not this season, he is a strike machine. We've seen it so far to open this top of the first inning. The 1-0 misses low. Now 2 balls, no strikes to Mac Bingham. Bingham last night went 1 for 4. reached base a couple of times, one hit by pitch. He's got runners first and second. And the fastball from Beam in for a strike to make it 0-1. Our umpires, David Ewell at first, Michael Snover at second, C.J. Burdett at third, and SEC veteran Jeff Head behind the plate, calling balls and strikes. 2-1 the count to Mac Bingham right out of the gate here in the top of the first. Beam misses with this delivery outside, and now a hitter's count, 3-1.
Beam had a very good outing last week in defeating Auburn, but 2 weeks ago against Georgia, he really struggled, went just 2 2/3 innings and gave up 8 hits.
Runners first and second, 3-1 the count to Bingham, and a swing and a foul as it rolls to the backstop. I mentioned the temperature quite different today. We expected it to warm up. Arrived here to the press box, and of course this is a tiny press box that we are working in. Huge glass all around us. It was pretty steamy when we finally got in here, opened up the window. It's not. It's actually the Tiger Air fan that you put on your hat, and it really cooled me down.
Yeah, that is really cool. No pun intended.
The 3-2. Bingham launches this one. On the run is Inslee. He will have to chase it back near the track. He'll make the play, and everybody retreats back to second and first base. Again, a good knock off the bat of Bingham, but this tiny park holds it in play. Hunter Inslee makes his second play in center field now with 2 gone. We'll see Hayden Travinski. Travinski last night for the Tigers was 1 for 4, had a base hit late in that game. Last night LSU loaded the bases on 3 occasions. Only came up with 2 runs in those scenarios. They don't have the bases loaded here, but runners on as swing and a miss by Travinski gets him behind early, 0-1 against a very potent offense. Any chance with runners in scoring position, it's almost mandatory you have to convert. The 0-1 and a ground ball. Bouncer up the middle, going to be knocked down by Moore. Thought he didn't have a play, but off the bag is Tommy White, and he's tagged at third to end it for LSU. Miscue on the base pads on what was an infield single for Travinski. Moore knocks it down in shallow center field, gets up, looks, and White's well off the third base bag. He fires over there, and an easy out, number 3. No runs, 2 hits, 2 men left on. It's scoreless. We head to the bottom of the first. Tennessee comes to the plate on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
The passion, the tradition, the rivalries. Sirius XM is your destination for all things college sports, and we've got you covered. On SEC Radio, there is complete coverage of every school in the conference, including live games, plus 24/7 talk and analysis. So cheer along on the Sirius XM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. And now you can get 3 months of Sirius XM free. Subscribe now. See all for details at SiriusXM.com/SEC Sports.
When are 3 letters more than 3 letters? When they represent 14 storied universities, generations of tradition and unbridled passion, stadiums and arenas swelled with diehard fans, more than 260 national titles, thousands of All-Americans, and hundreds of Olympians. And the one conference where every catch, shot, swing, and stride just means more.
LSU Tiger fans are gearing up with real Tigers apparel and merchandise from the official online store at lsushop.net. Get jerseys, sideline gear, polos, t-shirts, hats, official team merchandise from Nike, accessories, and much more. Over 3,600 products, all shipped right to your door. Head to the place real Tiger fans go for the selection only real Tiger fans get at lsushop.net.
All right, coming back.
The reigning national champs play here. Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Last night in Game 1, the Tigers riddled with mistakes resulting in runs for Tennessee. In fact, they only truly earned 3 runs on 2 home runs last night. 3 were given up by pitching, walks, and throwing errors. Bill, going into the Game 2, I was going to get to today's ingredients for success, brought to you by BRQ, official catering service of LSU Athletics, but Tommy White beat me to it. You have to play a clean game on the road against a top 5 team. Tigers run their way out of really what could have been a fruitful top of the first inning with a base running mistake, and now Tennessee to the plate. Christian Moore to lead it off, and he was deadly last night as Luke Holman's first deliveries fouled back into the screen, make it 0-1. But Jay said today, you just can't make those mistakes and win really in any contest, but certainly not against the upper tier of the SEC. Holman's 0-1. That one's going to come in high for ball 1.
Unfortunately, that first inning kind of typified the way things have been going for the Tigers in recent weeks. 3 base hits, and Tigers swinging with a lot of confidence, but nothing to show for it.
1-1. Misses high from Holman. Now make it 2-1 for Christian Moore, who was 2 for 2 last night. Got a board on 2 walks as well. Scored 2 runs. Did his job, to say the least, as the leadoff hitter for Coach Tony Vitello. The 2-1. Swing and in the air to right field. Larson on the run. Larson, and just a step on the track, makes the play. Great play by the freshman. Looked like he had to find it first and then navigate his way of how much room he had to work with, but never took his eye off the ball, Bill, and was able to make the running catch for out number 1.
And that's a very short porch down the right field line, just 320 down the line, and the wall is much shorter in the right field corner as it is in front of the Tennessee bullpen. But Larson navigated it well. Remember, he threw out a runner at home plate in last night's game.
So Moore able to be retired, which is a rarity so far in this series. Now we'll see Blake Burke, who also was trouble last night at the plate. If you're LSU, he was 2 for 4 with a run scored. Did strike out on 1 occasion. But Jay Johnson telling us down in the dugout before the game, they have to find a way to navigate through the first 5 hitters in this order, which is Murderer's Row. Line drive shot to left. Bingham, though, with a great jump to his left. Able to get over there in time on a ball that was smashed to left field. But Burke retired on the fly out to left. And now we'll see Amick, and Amick got the scoring started last night with a 2-run blast to left field. His 11th home run of the year there in the bottom of the first inning. Again, the first 2 of the 3 truly earned runs for Tennessee. They'll have the shift on left of second base with 3 infielders. First pitch from Holman, a strike.
Amick is the transfer from Clemson. He was the all-ACC player at Clemson. Transferred here to Knoxville and has had a big impact upon their lineup.
The 0-1. There's a strike at the knees. Falls behind 0-2. Yeah, Amick from Batesburg, South Carolina, giving up the orange and purple for the orange and white. 2 outs, nobody on. Holman trying to make it quick work here in the bottom of the first. He's ahead 0-2, and the swing fouled off by Amick for Clemson a year ago. And something tells me Tony Vitello and Shane Amick may have run into each other last year in the postseason.
They did, in fact, face each other in the regional last year, which Tennessee won.
Here's the 0-2. Off speed, lifted in the air, but foul towards the seats. Much bigger crowd tonight, as anticipated, making our way in. It was following the somewhat conclusion of the orange and white Tennessee spring game today. And it looked like a few had already been tailgating for a while as they rolled into the baseball park today. They are packed to the gills here at Lindsey Nelson. Here's the 0-2, and this one skied in the air, shallow center field. Kling coming in, but now Milam says he can hold it as the wind keeps it in the infield, and Stephen Milam makes the play for out number 3. Great job by Luke Holman. 1, 2, 3 go to the balls here in the bottom of the first inning. Tigers come to the plate. We head to the top of the second. Braswell, Kling, and Milam do up when we continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
On game day, Tiger fans are hungry for a win. So when LSU hits the field, Manda hits the grill with a legendary flavor that's in a league of its own. Manda's top quality meats and original seasonings are the fielder's choice for game day and every day. So from one legend to another, make sure Manda is on deck to throw a perfect game day party. Manda, the official smoked sausage of LSU Athletics.
Hub International is Louisiana's premier employee benefits and commercial insurance brokerage. Hub can insure just about any risk that your business faces. Did you know Hub even insured the bonuses for our football coaches in 2022? Hub specializes in the construction, healthcare, real estate, and hospitality industries. Chances are you're probably already doing business with someone who does business with Hub. Turn to the agency that the Tigers, Saints, and Pelicans choose. Hub International. Visit them today at hubinternational.com. If you live in Louisiana, you know what the mini plants up and down the river mean for our state's economy. And for over 40 years, Action Industries has been committed to providing quality construction, maintenance, operational, and consulting services through the refinery and petrochemical industries. When it comes to safety and quality, Action Industries beats the industry standard. Call today or visit actionindinc.com. That's actionindinc.com.
Here we go. Live coverage of LSU Fighting Tiger baseball continues on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Michael Braswell will lead it off for the Tigers. Luke Holman, a really solid effort there, getting through the first three hitters in that daunting Tennessee lineup. Tigers threatened in the top of the first inning, but a base running mistake by Tommy White ended any opportunity to get an early lead. But Drew Beam showing the ability to be hit by the Tigers early in this ball game. This delivery to Braswell misses inside. That'll even the count 1-1. Braswell with a short night last night. Coach Jay Johnson electing to go to some left-handers after A.J. Causey came in. Braswell will swing. He will deposit this in left field. Around first. Early in this game, off starter Drew Beam, seeing the baseball extremely well.
As you indicated, the numbers for Beam show that he does have a tendency to give up a lot of hits. That's now 51 hits allowed in 45 2/3 innings for Drew Beam. And the Tigers, as we indicated in the first inning, appear to be much more Tennessee to dictate. And tonight, the Tigers have been much more aggressive.
They're going to say that Braswell, or they think, missed the first base bag. Tony Vitello asking Beam to throw over to first. They do, and first base umpire David Ewell says no dice. So Braswell stays at second base, and we'll see Paxton Kling. Kling also had an early night last night after replaced by Jake Brown to go with a left-handed bat against Causey. First pitch outside makes it 1-0. Going to get you today's team colors, brought to you by Cintas. Build a better workday when you partner with Cintas. Visit Cintas.com. Get you those unis after this 1-0 delivery from Beam. They expect bunt, squares the bunt. Can't get a bat on it. Pops out of the mid of Cannon Peebles, but not far enough for Braswell to advance as the ball caromed up the third base line. Tennessee in their orange jerseys, white numerals, white pants. Traditional Tennessee orange lids. LSU going with the purple jerseys. Going with white pants and the purple piping. Here's the pitch to Kling. Good eye, missed low. That'll make it 3-0 now to the Tigers center fielder, who's looking to build some consistency at the plate. .218 average on the season. Batting .231 with runners in scoring position. The Tigers threaten here with nobody out. Braswell at second base. There's a strike on the inside corner with a fastball at 94 from Beam to make it 3-1.
Paxton has shown signs of being more effective at the plate. 3 doubles in his previous 4 games before last night.
The 3-1. Good eye. Missed outside. So Drew Beam will walk Paxton Kling. First walk of the night. That's his 8th of the season compared to 40 strikeouts. So again, he's been hittable, but doesn't give a lot of free passes up. And now we'll see Stephen Milam. Milam came into the game for Braswell early last night in the 5th inning. Stand into bat against Beam, the right-hander. He'll bat from the left side.
Tennessee expecting Milam to try to bunt. Burke
again trying to cash in. Missed an opportunity in the first frame. Again, Milam hugging the plate from the left side. They expect him to bunt. He squares, brings it back, but a called strike makes it 0-1 as Beam delivers a heater at 94.
Got to be careful on this artificial turf of the bunt. The ball can.
And it's foul towards the LSU on deck circle. So 0-2. Let's see if Milam's looking to swing away. For Louisiana, together we roar. Learn more at olrmc.com/LSU. Tennessee will keep Blake Burke even with a first base bag just off the cut of the infield turf as the pitch misses high from Beam to make it 1-2 to Stephen Milam. Milam on the year batting .359 with runners in scoring position.
Yeah, how about that for a true freshman to have those type of clutch statistics?
He's got Braswell at second, Kling with plenty of speed at first. Again squaring to bunt down the third base line. It's fair. Going to be picked up by Amick. Throw is off the mark. Down into the corner of right field. Braswell will come in to score. They'll hold Kling up at third. So Tennessee with a throwing error on a nice bunt by Milam down the third base line will put the Tigers ahead early. 1-0 LSU.
Well, how about Stephen Milam bunting with 2 strikes? I think he caught Amick by surprise. Amick came charging in, had to make an off-balance throw wide of the first baseman Blake Burke, and the Tigers taking advantage of a Tennessee miscue to get on the board first.
So still nobody out. Tennessee expecting Alex Milazzo to possibly lay down a bunt. They've got Amick even with third base. Again, Blake Burke almost even with the mound on the infield turf from first base. The pitch squares the bunt and fouls it straight off the front of the plate, bounces behind the plate. That'll move it to 0-1 to Alex Milazzo.
Tigers looking for a safety squeeze in that situation. Milazzo, who is an excellent bunter, and you've got tremendous speed at third base in the form of Paxton Kling.
So Milam reaching on a throwing error. Brings in the run for Braswell. Milazzo looking to swing here. Fouls it back into the screen. Now 0-2. Paxton Kling at third base. Stephen Milam, who laid down a beauty with 2 strikes. And as you said, Bill, normally if you bunt it straight down, it will take a bounce. That one kind of slid across the infield off the bunt from Milam. And as you said, Amick a little taken aback. Had to rush the throw as Milazzo swings and fouls this one into the screen. 0-2. The Tigers taking advantage. Again, a team very different from last year. There wasn't a lot of bunt attempts, weren't a lot of sack bunts. But LSU has had trouble scoring runs. Now they'll use anything within their disposal. And Milazzo stays alive with a late swing, but got a piece of the ball to keep it 0-2. Still nobody out. Top of the second, it's a 1-0 LSU lead.
It's exactly what Jay Johnson said earlier this week. He says we need to open up the playbook. We need to try some different methods to get runs across.
The 0-2 to Milazzo. Beautiful breaking ball. Fooled Alex. Thought it was going to miss outside. He didn't pull the trigger. And Drew Beam with his first strikeout of the day. First out here in the top of the second inning, but gets LSU back to the top of the order. And Jared Jones, who can do some damage now with 2 runners in scoring position. Jones batting .357 this season with runners in scoring position. Again, he took the swing at the first pitch thrown in today's game. Flied out to Inslee in center field. Beam's pitch, swing and a miss. Off speed. Broke away from Jones. It's 0-1.
Beam taking advantage of the Tigers' aggressiveness that time with that curveball.
Beam's 0-1 pitch to Jones. Missed outside with the fastball. Now it's 1-1.
Beam has now thrown 31 pitches as he works with 1 out in the second inning.
Jones last night 1 for 2. Also aboard on 2 walks. The 1-1 again misses away to the right-hander. Make it 2 balls, 1 strike. Braswell would lead off. He doubled to left field, his 8th double of the season. Kling would earn a walk. Milam laid down the bunt. A throwing arrow would bring Braswell in to score. A breaking ball and a swing and miss by Jones will even the count 2-2. That bunt with Braswell scoring. Kling got to third. Milam on the throwing error got to second. Still just 1 out. The 2-2 to Jones. He went around. They appeal. Don't need to. Home plate umpire Jeff Head makes the call. Jones down on strikes. So, after some helter-skelter to start the inning, Drew Beam now comes back with 2 punch-outs. But it will be Tommy White coming to the plate. Tommy had a base hit. Took a swing on the first pitch he saw back in the first inning. See if he can redeem himself after the base running mistake to end that frame. Pitch from Beam. Missed off the plate. Outside to White. It's 1-0.
Getting runs home from third with less than 2 outs has been an issue for the Tigers this year, and Beam with 2 straight strikeouts on the verge of getting out of this.
1 ball, no strikes. Tommy White awaits the pitch. That's a strike on the outside corner. Tommy White getting a explanation from Jeff Head. Just friendly conversation. Understanding the strike zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Already got 4 hits in this series, does White.
Time is called. Looks like the catcher again having trouble with the watch.
White 3 hits in last night's game and a single in the first inning here this evening. On the year, Tommy's batting .341 with runners in scoring position. And a base hit would be so huge for LSU right now.
1 ball, 1 strike. Runners second and third, 2 down. Beam from the stretch, the right-hander fires to the plate. Tommy, 1 hop ground ball handled at first by Burke. He will flip to Beam covering, and that will do it for the Tigers. However, they do get on the board. They lead for the first time this weekend. 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error by the Vols. The Tigers leave 2 men on in scoring position at second and third. We head now to the bottom of the second. Vols come to the plate when we continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Going to the track, the wall, see ya! Tiger fans, have you ever wanted to watch LSU baseball on TV but hear the action from the LSU Sports Radio Network? Just sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app. It's easy to do. Just pause the TV. Use the LSU Sports mobile app to stream the audio on your smartphone or tablet. Connect to a smart speaker, then wait for the audio to catch up to the point your TV is paused. Push play, and you are all set. Sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app for iOS and Google devices. Download it today.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
The SEC is more than the Southeastern Conference. It's the Saturday Electrifying Conference, the Sunday Elite Conference, the Stadium Erupting Conference, the Stunning Eyeballs Conference, the Superbly Entertaining Conference, the Storied Enduring Conference, and, more often than not, the See You Later Everyone Else Conference. This is the SEC, where it just means more.
Hey Tiger fans 12 and younger, don't miss your chance to be a part of Mike's Kids Club. Presented by Shell, the exclusive kids club of LSU Athletics. Join Mike's Kids Club for only $25. Get the official Mike's Kids Club t-shirt, free admission to select LSU athletic events, and much, much more. To learn about upcoming events and to join, please visit lsumkc.com. The Mike's Kids Club, presented by Shell.
Here we go. The reigning national champs play here. Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
1-0 LSU leading over Tennessee. Vols come to the plate. It'll be 4, 5, and 6 due up for Tennessee, starting with Kavaris Tears, Dreiling, and Curley as Luke Holman works. His team gives him a 1-0 lead. First delivery breaking ball for a strike to Tears. And it is 0-1. The Tigers again. Opportunities in the bottom, or rather top of the first inning. Couldn't get the runs in. There's a strike on the inside corner. That'll make it 0-2 to Tears. Tigers get 1 run in, but had second and third. Nobody out. And only 1 run able to cross home plate. Here's the 0-2 from Holman. Missed high. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Tears, batting .402 on the season last night. 0 for 2. Did get aboard on 2 walks. Also was a strikeout victim.
Tears, one of 5 left-handed hitters today in the lineup for Tennessee.
Holman's 1-2. Breaking ball lifted in the air, right field. coming over. Larson, plenty of time, steps into the shade of the video board and makes the play for out number 1. A couple of interesting pieces of shade. Again, not a huge overhang. In fact, no overhang here at Lindsey Nelson Stadium. Really no obstruction to the field outside of the video board and the light poles. So you have a huge shadow where Larson made that play. And then a couple of small areas of shadow with the light fixtures. Otherwise, it's plenty of sunshine here on this Saturday. First delivery to Dreiling. Missed high for ball 1, 1-0. Dreiling with a solo shot to right field. His 11th, or rather 13th home run of the season. There's a strike to even it up, 1-1.
Dreiling leads Tennessee along with Christian Moore with those 13 home runs. Dreiling is their RBI leader with 42.
Here's the 1-1 from Holman. Missed at the belt. 2-1. Fan scratch made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers, and cocktails. Find your nearest location or order online or order in the app. Walk On Sports Bistro for the win. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Chase that one down low, and it's 2-2.
Tennessee hitting .335 as a team this year with 91 home runs. They're the #1 offensive team in the SEC. However, LSU actually out-hit Tennessee last night. They just couldn't take advantage of some opportunities.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Missed inside, feels the count, 3-2. One out, bottom of the second. Holman ahead early. Now a payoff delivery miss for ball 4. That one's going to sting. Got ahead 0-2. Dreiling works a walk. First walk of the night for Holman. And we'll see Dean Curley, the shortstop.
Hopefully Holman will have the same success against the bottom 4 in the Tennessee order that the Tigers pitching did last night. The bottom 4 for Tennessee just a combined 1 for 15 in last night's game.
Curley was that one. Had a base hit late. Antigua came in to pinch run. And the pitch missed low and away. Mazzo having to do some work there to glove that. It's 1-0. Pitch. Say missed high at the letters. 2 balls, no strikes. Fastball missing from Holman. Curley batting .337. .340 with runners on. It's a very lethal offense. Pitch missed outside. Now Holman having trouble finding the strike zone, and it's 3-0. In fact, once again, like last night, you got to get to the 8 and 9 spot to find anybody batting under 300. Last night it was Inslee and Stark, the catcher. Tonight, Inslee and Peebles, the catcher. That one missed low, nowhere close. So back-to-back walks, and that's going to bring a mound visit here from Nate Yeske. Trying to check on Luke Holman as Tennessee starting to put a threat together here in the bottom of the second inning with back-to-back walks. Now we'll have Dalton Bargo, the designated hitter, a sophomore, coming to the plate. Batting .323. Tenacity, thrills, capability. The 2024 Toyota Tundra is adventurous as you make it. Test drive at your local Toyota dealer. Visit Toyota.
This is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports
Coming back
Radio
5,
Network and the
4,
LSU Sports
3,
mobile app.
2, 1.
How they rule it. I thought it hit Alex square in the mid.
It is the self-inflicted wounds so far for LSU in this inning.
Holman got up 0-2 on Dreiling. Ended up walking the left fielder. The 0-2 swing and a miss. Not this time. Down on strikes goes Bargo. Holman with a big punch out, his first. That does record the second out of the inning. Breathing a little easier, but not quite out of trouble yet. That will bring Hunter Inslee, the center fielder, who bats .273 on the year. Last night went 0 for 4, including a strikeout.
Holman challenged Bargo with the fastball. got it by him at 93 miles per hour.
Righty on righty matchup here with 2 down. First delivery, nice strike with a breaking ball from Holman on the outer half to get ahead early 0-1. 1-0 LSU leads. Holman trying to keep it that way. Tennessee with runners second and third. Both aboard by way of walk. The 0-1. Strike at the letters on the inside corner. And again, Holman works ahead. 0-2 to Inslee. Holman delivers and a foul into the screen right side. Keeps Inslee alive.
Inslee on the year batting .250 with runners in scoring position.
Two outs and the 0-2. Just missed the outside corner with that fastball. Good job by Holman. Had to be in that 50-50 range. Jeff Head deciding it was ball 1. Inslee awaits. 2 down, runners second and third. The 1-2. Off speed, missed at the helmet. Just inside to Inslee to even the count 2-2. .34th pitch of the day, and again almost hit Inslee. Had to spin out of the way. Second pitch by Holman that just seemed to come loose. Now he's trying to get a little better grip on the baseball, but once again a full count. Tennessee fans trying to inspire Inslee at the plate here. Down a run with runners second and third. 2 outs. Holman comes set. Here's the payoff pitch. Late swing, but contact and a foul back to the screen. Two outs. Holman. Another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him with the off speed. Inslee swings right over the top of the baseball, and 2 costly walks do not come back to bite Luke Holman. They're left stranded at second and third. Again, Tennessee comes up scoreless, no hits, 2 men left on. It's a 1-0 LSU lead. We head to the top of the third. Tigers will have 3, 4, and 5 due up. Larson, Bingham, and Travinsky. Meat of the order presented by 44 Farms when we return on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
It's good to be able to make a change, to never feel stuck. That's why at Cox, we're making a change too. Now Cox internet plans are flexible, so you can choose to just go with internet, add TV tomorrow, or home automation down the line. It's easier than ever to get just what you want and nothing you don't. Flexible plans from Cox. Change anytime. No commitments, no penalties. See for yourself at cox.com/internet. Additional services can be added at then current regular rates. All services subject to residential customer service agreement and acceptable use policy. Restrictions apply.
There's nothing like the feeling of a grand slam, and every great play deserves a great sip. With 15% alcohol by volume and a colorful collection of fun flavors, Buzz Balls are the perfect ready-to-drink cocktail for every moment of the game. Try the rich Choco Chiller, Zesty Lime Rita, Spicy Chili Mango, or discover your new favorite flavor. From play ball to the final pitch, there's something for everyone to enjoy in a matter of seconds. So cover all your bases and buy Buzz Balls today. Buzz Balls is a proud sponsor of LSU Athletics. Must be 21 plus. Please enjoy Buzz Balls responsibly. Buzz Balls, Carrollton, Texas.
Who says three's a crowd? Play 333 from the lottery. Win up to $3,000. Max out your fun and pick up max money. Win up to $20,000. It's bingo time. Play Big Easy Bingo. Win up to $30,000. It's all about the cash. Play $20 all cash. Top prize, $500,000. Join the fun with April showers of scratch-offs from the lottery. Must be at least 21 to purchase.
This is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Tigers leading 1-0 over Tennessee here in game 2. Still early on, top of the third inning. Ashton Larson will lead it off. Larson, one of those that got in the hit parade there in the first inning. Got the second hit for LSU his last time up. Pitch to Larson and a called strike. As the count 1-2 is Drew Beam. Giving up 4 hits so far, only 1 run. Setting up outside is Peebles. The pitch is there. Larson gets it with the very end of the bat. Gets a piece to foul it off. Still keeps the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. SeatGeek now the official ticket marketplace of LSU athletics. So whether you're buying or selling baseball tickets, SeatGeek the place to do it. SeatGeek, so Tiger fans can fan. Larson at the plate. Bingham and Travinski due up. Here's the 1-2 to the freshman, and he will launch it to the alley left center field. He'll have his second hit of the ball game. Leadoff single for the freshman Larson. The Tigers now pick up their 5th Bingo Pest Products base hit against Drew Beam, the Tennessee starter.
Ashton Larson now has 9 hits in 23 at-bats in SEC games. So he's batting a cool .391 in the SEC right now. Not bad for a true freshman.
We'll see Mac Bingham. A fly ball out to center field his first time up. Tennessee double play depth as swing and could be 2. Being handled at short. Curley flips it to Moore. And the throw to first. Bingham able to beat it out. They avoid the double play, which looked to be tailor-made on that ground ball. The shortstop Curley.
Bingham has tremendous speed. It also helped that Moore's throw was a little high to Burke. Burke had to jump up to make the catch, and when he came back down, Bingham had already crossed first base.
So they avoid the twin killing, just 1 out. Does he race the lead runner? Now we'll see Travinski, who had a base hit his first time up. Pitch is low, blocked up by Peebles behind the plate, and it's 1-0. LSU athletics would like to thank its Team LSU corporate partners: Cox, McDonald's, Our Lady of the Lake, Albertsons, Coca-Cola, People's Health, and Hancock Whitney. Bingham with a short lead. The pitch to Travinski. He'll drive this one a base hit to left field. Bingham around second. He'll hold up there as Dreiling whips it back into the infield. But the Tigers now with their 6th hit off Drew Beam. And for the 3rd straight inning, they have a threat with a runner in scoring position. Eventually, the Tigers have to bust down the door and build a lead here on the road against the number 4 team in the land.
Tigers need to punctuate an inning with a big extra base hit to try to separate themselves from the Volunteers here.
Braswell had his 8th double of the year, his first time up. Beam delivers a first pitch strike to make it 0-1. Braswell doubled back in the 2nd inning, came around to score. On the throwing error on the bunt by Milam. This pitch missed off the plate outside to Braswell. It's 1-1.
Beam's pitch count now at 47 as he works in the 3rd inning.
Bingham at second, Travinski at first. The pitch to Braswell, a swing. This could be 2. Again, flipped by Curley, the shortstop to Moore. The relay to first in time. They will get the twin killing to end it for LSU. No runs, 2 hits, 1 man left on. LSU leads 1-0. We head to the bottom of the 3rd in Knoxville on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Unrivaled content, unprecedented access. LSU Gold, powered by Bayou Traditions, is the only place for exclusive behind-the-scenes content featuring your favorite LSU teams. It's all access to the Tigers all year long, from pregame warm-ups to postgame celebrations and every moment in between. You can watch LSU Gold anywhere, anytime, and on your favorite device. Go to lsu.gold today to sign up for your free 7-day trial, so you can be there for each step of LSU's championship journeys. That's lsu.gold.
When are 3 letters more than 3 letters? When they represent 14 storied universities, generations of tradition and unbridled passion, stadiums and arenas swelled with diehard fans, more than 260 national titles, thousands of All-Americans, and hundreds of Olympians. and the one conference where every catch, shot, swing, and stride just means more.
LSU Tiger fans are gearing up with real Tigers apparel and merchandise from the official online store at lsushop.net. Get jerseys, sideline gear, polos, t-shirts, hats, official team merchandise from Nike, accessories, and much more. Over 3,600 products, all shipped right to your door. Head to the place real Tiger fans go for the selection only real Tiger fans get at lsushop.net.
Coming back here. Live coverage of LSU Fighting Tiger baseball continues on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Tennessee coming to the plate here in the home half of the third inning. LSU leads 1-0. 1 run in the top of the second. Tigers, though, have left 5 men on base. A handful in scoring position thus far with missed opportunities. Leading things off, first pitch to Peebles. He will sky onto the infield. Tommy White in fair territory, left of the mound, will make the play. Waiting for it to come down, and Peebles retired. 1 pitch and 1 out for Luke Holman, who's been very effective against the vaunted Tennessee offense. But now he'll have to face, Bill, for a second time that top of the order, starting with Christian Moore, who he retired his first time up. In fact, the first 5 through the order, over. Moore flied out to right field to Larson. Here's a swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
That's why retiring Peebles to start this inning was so important. You want the top of the order coming up with nobody on base. And Luke's been very effective up to this point.
Holman's 0-1. Fastball outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Moore, an impressive .358 average. 32 runs batted in for this Vol team. 1-1 against Sales outside on Luke. 2-1.
Moore was the SEC Player of the Week last week after leading Tennessee to a series victory at Auburn. In the series, he hit 3 home runs and drove in 10.
2 balls, 1 strike. Holman winds and fires. And low and outside. They appeal, but Moore did not go around. Now 3-1. Holman, the 3-1 pitch, gets him to pop this up. Larson coming in right field. He went back initially, but now coming in and makes the grab about hip high, but holds on for out number 2. Off the bat, Larson again, who made the play in the first at bat, started back towards the wall, and then again able to use his speed to stop and come in and make the play. But I guarantee you he had a huge sigh of relief when he threw that baseball back into the infield. 2 gone.
Now Blake Burke at the plate. Burke among the SEC leaders in just about every offensive category.
Lined out to Mac Bingham, his first time up, opposite field to left, as the left-hander takes the first pitch low for ball 1.
Burke entering today's game number 3 in the SEC with a .413 batting average.
The 1-0 just inside. So Holman falls behind early. 2 balls, no strikes. Not many an empty seat here at the stadium tonight. There's the 2-0. Breaking ball, lofted foul down the right field line. That one heading towards Fraternity Row. 2-1.
They listed an attendance of 5901 last night. I'm sure we're well over that here this evening.
Two-1. Just missed inside. Jeff Head thought about making the strike call, but then paused and called it ball 3.
Jeff, go with your first instinct.
3-1 now, the count to Burke. With 2 outs, the pitch from Holman. Miss low, ball 4. That'll be the 3rd walk given up by Holman. And it puts a runner aboard. Will bring Amick to the plate. We talked about the renovations going on here at Tennessee. They're going to move attendance to about 8,000, including a sports bar down the line, a club level, a lot more club seats and suite areas than actual grandstand seating. A lot of those seats are already in place with the renovations made over the last 12 to 18 months here in Knoxville. They just got to build a new press tower. First pitch, Amick swings and fouls it into the screen. In fact, my love for this press box has been able to make its way over to the Tennessee staff, who in jest last night asked me if after the season I wanted to come and help them tear this building down. I said, if you got an extra sledgehammer, let me know. I'll be glad to come do it. All in jest. 2 outs, runner at first. The 0-1, that's a strike. And Amick falls behind 0-2. All in jest. All one big happy SEC family.
Absolutely.
2 outs, runner at first. Amick at the plate, righty on righty matchup. 1-0 LSU leads. Pitch high and outside, make it 1-2.
This place has not been kind to LSU in recent years. LSU, in fact, including last night, has lost 6 straight times in this stadium. So I think it's time for that to end.
Tigers going to need some more runs to be sure.
Yeah.
Got 1 run on 6 hits so far. Left 5 men stranded. Luke Holman ahead in the count. Here's the 1-2 to Amick. Late swing. He got a piece. Fouls it towards the first base dugout. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fans enjoy the best barbecue at TJ Ribs, official barbecue restaurant of LSU Athletics. Proud host of our LSU head coaches shows throughout the athletic season. Located on Acadian Thruway. Visit tjribs.com and place your order. Runner at first on the walk. Amick at the plate. Here's the 1-2 from Holman. Almost went around. They appeal. They'll say he did not go on a pitch, a fastball up. That'll even the count 2-2.
Speaking of SEC leaders, LSU's Luke Holman is number 3 in the SEC with a 2.01 ERA entering today's game.
Holman's 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. A huge strikeout. 3rd of the night for Luke Holman. And that'll do it for Tennessee. No runs, no hits. 1 man left on. It's still a 1-0 LSU lead as we've played 3 in Rocky Top. Coming up, the Tigers come to the plate. Start the top of the 4th with 7, 8, and 9. Kling, Milam, and Milazzo when we continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Hey Tiger fans, this is Josh Smith. Heat and humidity can really take their toll on athletic performance, especially here in Louisiana. Beat the heat with the Tiger Air Zephyr, a rechargeable clip-on cooling fan that uses our revolutionary air accelerator technology. Now you can stay cool whether you're playing, working, or watching the Tigers at the box. Make sure to get yours today at TigerAir.com. That's TigerAir, AIRE.com. That's TigerAir, AIRE.com.
What does it mean to be the best? How do you achieve success? For Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU, we do it by working as a team. We achieve greatness together. Our partnership means student athletes get the best care so they can perform their best and be there for the team. Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU. Together, we roar.
Baton Rouge isn't just the capital of Louisiana, it's the capital of college baseball. The fans, the players, the entire atmosphere. When it comes to baseball season, there's no better place than Baton Rouge. And the fun extends beyond the box, with plenty to do off campus. Explore some of Baton Rouge's best fights, visit our incredible museums, and enjoy the sweet sounds of swamp blues, born right here in Louisiana's capital city. Check out visitbatonrouge.com for more things to do on your next trip.
All right, coming back. Follow the powerhouse of college baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
We move now to the top of the 4th inning. Your Tigers leading Tennessee 1-0. Getting 1 run on 6 hits. They've been effective against Drew Beam. Starter for Tennessee. And first pitch to Paxton Kling, who leads it off. It's a strike. And it's 0-1. Want to welcome you in wherever you're listening tonight on the LSU Sports Radio Network or on the LSU Sports mobile app. Pitch to Kling misses low below the knees to even the count 1-1. Also welcome you in if you're taking in the broadcast via YouTube or Facebook Live. The 1-1. Strike on the outside corner with a breaking ball from Bean to get him ahead all over the country, and for that matter, the world, who tune in on the Facebook and YouTube Live. Here's the 1-2. Hard curve, but takes a bounce in front of the plate. Will even the count to Kling. 2-2. If you're out there watching today, let us know where you're tuned in from. Kling leading it off here in the top of the fourth. Beam, the 2-2. Swing and a base hit. Paxton Kling punches it through the 6-hole. And again, the Tigers with the leadoff man aboard, swinging the bat aggressively tonight. 7th bingo pest.
He doubled in 3 straight games prior to last night's contest and singled sharply in the left field. Now, with his speed, let's see what Jay Johnson might want to execute.
So first to throw over to keep an eye on Kling, keep him closer to the first base bag as he's back safely. Kling on the year, 6 of 8 in stolen bases. Milam batting from the left side, another throw over. Kling sliding head first back to the bag. Quick move by Beam, the veteran. Even the right-hander, though, Bill's got a nice quick
runners on.
Beam's pitch to the plate. Milam looking to swing. The pitch low and outside to the left-hander, and it's 1-0. Pitch just great location by Beam. Slightly above the knees on the outer half. One ball, one strike. Runner goes. Swing and a foul tip by Milam.
Well, a great break that time by Paxton Kling. I think if Milam swings and misses, Kling likely has a stolen base.
Yeah, it was a huge jump on Drew Beam. And I don't know, just by the body language of Milam, you assume there the hit and run was on, but it was kind of a late delayed swing, again, because the little up. But I don't think Milam, at least initially, thought he was going to make a cut at it. Here's a quick throw over again. Kling is back.
Big hole on the right side of the Tennessee infield with Burke holding Kling on.
Yeah, if he could pull a ground ball, he's going to have Kling running forever. Here's the 1-2. Called strike 3 on the inside corner. Milam bending back out of the way, but Jeff Head said it caught the black. Drew Beam with a strikeout. That'll be his 3rd of the day. 1 out. Now we'll see Alex Milazzo, who is 0 for 1 on the day. And Kling with a leadoff single down at first base. Milazzo caught looking his first time. Here's another quick turn and throw to first. The throw a little off the mark, and Blake Burke having to come off the bag to secure it. Kling's certainly not going to mind if Beam decides to quick turn and throw it away. About a 3-step lead off the bag for Paxton at first base. Beam takes his time from the stretch, now fires. Outside corner called strike to Milazzo. That one again, just like the pitch to Milam, perfectly placed. Not a lot Milazzo can do with that one at the knees on the outside corner. 0-1. Paxton off and running. Pitch is outside. The throw down is not in time. Sliding under the tag is Paxton Kling with his 7th stolen base of the season. Another good jump, but the pitch outside and high allowed Peebles to rise and throw in one motion. And Paxton still able to slide under the tag.
Great head first slide by Paxton Kling, just beating the tag from the second baseman Moore. And now Alex has a runner in scoring position to work with.
The 1-1 to Alex. Nice breaking ball from Beam, in for a strike. 1-2.
Tigers so far tonight just 1 for 6 with runners in scoring position.
Paxton at second base, 1 out.
runners in scoring position today.
Yeah, Luke Holman is pitching extremely well for LSU, but I don't think anybody's comfortable at all with a one-run lead against this Tennessee offense. 345 is average. With Ducks on the pond in scoring position, the pitch outside from Beam makes it 1-0. He also is batting .342 with 2 outs. Not the prototypical leadoff hitter, just simply by the body type. But he's done a good job overall in the last 2 games in that spot. There's a swing and a miss. Chased a ball low, and it's 1-1.
It's been great to see Jared really develop as a hitter this year. Much more disciplined at the plate. He's walked 28 times on the year, which leads the LSU club.
Runner at second, the 1-1. Stayed away from a breaking ball, missed outside, 2-1. Checks the runner. Now the pitch fouled off into the screen. Evens the count 2-2. Jared Jones at the plate. Tigers leading 1-0 here. Paxton Kling with a leadoff single, now down at second base. The pitch called strike 3 on the inside corner. And Drew Beam with his 4th strikeout keeps the Tigers at bay. No runs, 1 hit. That man left stranded at second base. After 3.5, it's 1-0 LSU. Vols to the plate next when we continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Tiger fans, this is Eddie Kennison, former LSU football wide receiver. If you know me, you know I'm all about making big plays.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
That's why I joined the team at LSU Sports Properties. Our goal here is to help businesses make big plays both on and off the field. If you want to give your brand that competitive edge and be a part of the biggest stage in college sports, give the corporate sponsorship team at LSU Athletics a call. Your brand, our fans. Utilize the power of LSU Athletics to promote your business and sponsor LSU Athletics today. Call 225-578-2788. Go Tigers.
The SEC is more than the Southeastern Conference. It's the Saturday Electrifying Conference, the Sunday Elite Conference, the Stadium Erupting Conference, the Stunning Eyeballs Conference, the Superbly Entertaining Conference, the Storied Enduring Conference, and, more often than not, the See You Later Everyone Else Conference. This is the SEC, where it just means more.
Going to the track, the wall, see ya! Tiger fans, have you ever wanted to watch LSU baseball on TV but hear the action from the LSU Sports Radio Network? Just sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app. It's easy to do. Just pause the TV. Use the LSU Sports mobile app to stream the audio on your smartphone or tablet. Connect to a smart speaker, then wait for the audio to catch up to the point your TV is paused. Push play, and you are all set. Sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app for iOS and Google devices. Download it today. Tigers win!
All right, coming back here. LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball lives here. The LSU Sports Radio Network.
Fans, a reminder, when the Tigers win, you win. Enter promo code LSU50 the day after an LSU baseball victory, and you'll receive 50% off your online pizza order at papajohns.com. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. Kavaris Tears leads it off for Tennessee. Bottom of the 4th inning, 1-0 LSU leading over the Vols. Dropping last night's game 1 6-3 to Coach Vitello and company. 1 ball, no strikes to Tears. Here's a swing on a breaking ball. Dropped off the table. Tears swings over the top, and it's 1-1.
Give you an SEC update in just a moment, as one game is already near being final.
1-1. Got him to pop it up. Center field. Kling going back, now coming over to his right. A couple of steps. Under it for out number 1. So Tears retired, 1 away, and we'll see Dylan Dreiling.
Kentucky looks poised to complete a sweep at Auburn. They're going to the bottom of the 9th inning. Kentucky leads Auburn 13-8. Auburn led that game at 1.7-0, but Kentucky right now looks like they're going to earn a 3-game sweep at Plainsman Park. Meanwhile, top of the 7th in Athens, Georgia leads Missouri 9-5.
Dreiling aboard on a walk his first time up. Holman with a fastball strike to make it 0-1. Watching Kentucky a couple of times this year, similar in a lot of ways to Vanderbilt in their style of play. Not a lot of power, but they use everything. I think they were leading in stolen bases. If not leading, they were second in the SEC. Once they get on, they put a lot of pressure on defenses. Here's the 0-2. Foul back by Dreiling. Holman again still in the driver's seat.
As Jay Johnson says, Kentucky plays a style that is unique in the SEC. And Vanderbilt, of course, does as well. But most of the other clubs play a more conventional style.
Holman's 0-2 pitch to Dreiling. Off the end of the bat, foul and out of play. Dreiling staying alive.
In the bottom of the 8th inning in Gainesville, South Carolina looking for a series victory. They won game 1 last night, and right now South Carolina leads Florida 9-4.
The 0-2 in the air to right field. Larson going back into the shadow. He'll stop, come up about 6 steps, get under it, and make the play for out number 2. So Dreiling off the bat looked good. Got too much under it. Larson able to make the play for the second out. And now we'll see Curley, the shortstop.
You've got to hold your breath in this park every time a ball is hit to the outfield. Fortunately, that one held up and Larson able to make the play under it.
Yeah, can't emphasize enough. 320 down the left field line and right field lines. 390 straightaway center. There's a swing and a miss way out in front on that one is Curley looking fastball. And Holman dials it back off speed, and it's 0-1. 385 to the power alley in left. 365 in right. This is knocked to right field. Larson on the run. Larson once again makes it look easy. Just before the track reaches up the glove and makes the play. Second time we've seen him do that today. Did it to Moore early. Did it to Curley here, and that'll do it for Tennessee. Holman with
Game day at the box. To add to the excitement at the ballpark, your defending national champions invite you to enjoy our all-beef 44 Farms Tiger Dogs. The finest dogs in the land because they are made of all-natural Angus beef. To learn more, please visit them at 44steaks.com. That's 44steaks.com. 44 Farms, proud partner of LSU Athletics. NIL is dominating the college sports scene, and LSU has positioned itself at the front of the pack. But to remain competitive and stay ahead of the rest, we need your support. Bayou Traditions is the official NIL collective of LSU Athletics. Join the tradition and become a member by signing up online at BayouTraditionsCollective.com. Members receive exclusive access to LSU student athletes that you can't get anywhere else. Help ensure LSU remains a leader in the NIL arena. Sign up today at BayouTraditionsCollective.com.
For the number you gotta dial. Life throws you a curve, you know that deadly devotion goes the extra mile. Throw your phones up, throw your phones up. There's a number you gotta dial. Throw your phones up, throw your phones up. Deadly devotion goes the extra mile. For the number you gotta dial. Throw your phones up.
All right, coming back. The reigning national champs play here. Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Tommy White leads it off. First pitch drilled to center field. Tommy White wasting little time. He has been super aggressive against Drew Beam. As Beam delivers a fastball right down the seam of the plate, Tommy sends it right back from whence it came. And another leadoff single for the Tigers, who now have their 8th Bingo Pest Product base hit against the Tennessee starter.
8 hits for LSU, 7 singles. The lone extra base hit was the Braswell double.
Ashton Larson stands in. Pitch outside to the left-hander will make it 1-0. White with a very short lead off of first. As you might imagine, here's the 1-0. And Larson hammers this to right, but a line drive coming in, making the play is Kavares Tears. Hit sharply and right at the Tennessee right fielder for out number 1.
Larson again makes very good contact. Tears almost ran in too far as he had to reach up at the last second above his head to make the grab. Tigers continuing to swing the bat with a lot of confidence. Just the lone run though.
Squared up, reach base on a fielder's choice as that pitch missed high. It's 1-0.
LSU has not hit a home run yet in this series.
Ball 2.
Yeah, we've definitely seen the home run pop in Mac's bat. He hit 2 home runs in a single game in the Arkansas series a couple of weeks ago.
8 home runs on the year, 4 doubles, 23 runs batted in. The 2-0, a swing and a bouncer foul. Down the third base line, move the count 2-1. Find out how you can build a better workday every day with Cintas. Visit Cintas.com. Get ready for the workday. Tigers 1 run, 8 hits, 6 men left on. And they've 2-1 the count to Bingham. The pitch. There's a strike. Bingham couldn't fully commit to the swing, kind of a check swing. 1 down, runner at first. Drew Beam to the plate. A swing and a foul out of play. Around 75 pitches on a
This is 101. He threw 101 in 8 innings against Alabama in a loss to the Crimson Tide.
Throw not good by Peebles. Actually threw it behind Christian Moore, who was running to the second base bag. He had to stop. Ball still went behind him and bounced its way into center field. So Tommy White will pick up his 5th stolen base. Rather, 4th stolen base in 4 attempts.
Yeah, Tommy showing a little versatility to his game. We know he's definitely made improvements on defense, and he's running a little bit this year as well.
Well, that's key. It gets another runner in scoring position. Travinsky to the plate, who's 2 for 2 today. First pitch from Bean misses low for ball 1.
Here we go. Runner in scoring position again for the Tigers. They're 1 for 8 so far.
Travinsky with a couple of singles, 1 in the first, 1 in the third. The pitch to the DH and a swing and a miss. The breaking ball off speed is 1-1.
Hayden's been a good clutch hitter this year. .361 average when he has runners in scoring position.
2-1. The 2-1 pitch to Hayden. Swing and a miss. Evens a count 2-2. Dirt blocked up by Peebles. That will work the count full. Tries to walk it off. Hayden with 8 home runs, 8 doubles. 31 runs batted in. He's got Tommy White at second base with 2 outs and a 1-0 LSU lead. Beam fires and a ground ball deep in the hole. It's short. Backhanded by Curley. Tough throw to first. One hopper handled by Burke for out number 3. Excellent defensive play by Tennessee's Dean Curley. And a great job by Burke.
And we're back with the action. Coke Zero Sugar might be the best Coke ever.
That's right, Jim. With an irresistible taste and zero sugar, Coke Zero Sugar is a must-try for any sports fan. So make sure you... Wait, Jim, I didn't mean try it right now. We're still on the air.
Best Coke ever? Take a taste, Jen.
Really?
No, not right now, Jen. We got a game to call.
BRQ Seafood and Barbecue is a home run for flavor, excitement, and an unforgettable experience. Savor their daily specials or indulge in their brunch every Saturday and Sunday. Special occasion? Let BRQ cater your event or host your gathering on their outdoor patio, The Backyard. Now open daily. As the official catering service of LSU Athletics, they are the top choice for your game-winning celebrations. Visit online at brqrestaurant.com. See their daily specials, catering options, or to reserve a table. BRQ Seafood and Barbecue, where unforgettable moments await, both on and off the diamond.
Will Scott Mobile Mini is the global leader in modular offices and storage containers. Keep your products safe and secure with our wide array of vault-like storage containers. Need shelves and lighting for your container? We can help. We have the right container for your industrial, commercial, or residential storage needs. All of our offices are delivered ready to work with customizable furniture options to fit any need. Give us a call at 800-841-7016 or visit our website at www.mobilemini.com.
The reigning national champs play here. Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Luke Holman has been phenomenal tonight in a starting role for LSU. He's back out there to start his 5th inning of work. It'll be 7, 8, and 9 due up. Bargo to lead it off. The left-handed hitter awaits. Holman fires, and a swing and a miss as Bargo couldn't stay away from the breaking ball away. And it's 0-1. Tigers leading 1-0. They have left 7 men on base and have struggled with runners in scoring position. Here's the 0-1. Almost got a piece of Bargo, missed inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Things have certainly heated up here in Tennessee, but fans, remember, whenever you're ready to cool it down, count on Slow Melt Ice. Colder, cleaner, and longer lasting since 1997. Check them out at slowmeltice.com. The 1-1 low and inside at the ankles. 2-1 the count now to Bargo, who was a strikeout victim to Holman his first time up in the 2nd inning. You can go check out Slow Melt Ice at SLOMELTICE.com. Holman's 2-1 pitch swung on, lifted foul, back behind us, out of play, and it's 2-2.
Luke Holman entered this inning having thrown 63 pitches. Through the first 4 innings, he's done a masterful job up to this point.
Infield shifted to the right side with Bargo, the left-handed hitter. An even count, the 2-2 pitch. Again, sent back foul into the screen. Keeps it at 2-2.
Number against Florida in 6 innings back on March 22nd.
2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch from Holman. Off speed, but outside. Will fill it up. Again, you lead 1-0. Every batter for Tennessee is a challenge, but if there is a little weakness, and I emphasize weakness, it's the bottom 3 as Bargo launches to right field. Larson on the run, reaches up, and just by the very top of the glove, able to snow cone that one in for out number 1. Ooh, that was a shot off the bat of Bargo. And boy, that's the 3rd time Larson's been running to his left towards the wall at full speed and has been able to make the play.
A superb effort there by Ashton Larson. He's been exceptional all weekend in the outfield.
Inslee, who bats .270, batting in the 8th spot. A strikeout victim stands in the first pitch. A called strike with a fastball from Holman, and it's 0-1. Ashton Larson certainly screaming from the mountaintops. He's got to be in the lineup. The 0-1 slap foul. It's now 0-2. Again, he's hit the ball extremely well. As Bill told you in SEC play, he's phenomenal as a true freshman, and showing his range and ability defensively out in right field. Holman winds the pitch. Just missed outside. 0-2 pitch. Inslee, though, stays away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Foul tip to keep alive Inslee. Hard pressed to find the purple and gold in this sea of orange today. And in fact, hard to find where the LSU parent section is. It's out of my view. Ground ball down the line at third, backhanded by White. Under control, throws the first in time for the second out of the inning. Tommy White with a nice play and defensive play on the ground out 5-3.
There's the evidence of what we spoke about earlier, how much Tommy has improved defensively, adding new elements to his game along with being a great.
The Tiger pitcher makes the play for out number 3 as Peebles tried to lay down a bunt, put it high in the air, and Holman gets underneath it. Another fantastic inning of work for Luke Holman. 3 up and 3 down. Tigers take a 1-0 lead as we head to the top of the 6th inning.
As for Bridgeway Hospice by name, your champion's choice in comfort and compassionate care. Bridgeway Hospice says, go Tigers.
Looking to make your next corporate event, church festival, or school field day the best one yet? Well, look no further than Grayson's Events and Entertainment. They have it all, from carnival rides to mechanical bulls, inflatables, and much more. They truly are your one-stop shop for all your party and event rental needs. Give them a call at 225-436-6520 and use promo code RADIO25 on your next order at Grayson'sEventsEntertainment.com. Louisiana's best event specialist. You won't be disappointed.
Hey Tiger fans, no game day is complete without Noel Spirits from Noel Family Distillery. Founded by a father-daughter duo, Noel Family Distillery is the only Louisiana distillery offering authentic tequila. Their additive-free tequila captures the spirit of Louisiana, creating a spirits experience worthy of the Tigers and their loyal fans across the country. Noel Tequila is proud to be the official tequila of LSU Athletics. Enjoy Noel Tequila at the box or grab a bottle of your own at many fine retailers. Learn the unique Noel Distillery story at noeldistillery.com.
Live coverage of LSU Fighting Tiger baseball continues on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Michael Braswell will get things started for the Tigers. In the top of the 6th inning, LSU leading 1-0 in game 2. Braswell, Kling, and Milam do up for LSU. Drew Beam continues on the mound. Swing and a ground ball, backhanded it short by Curley. Long throw, again in the dirt. Going to a knee is Burke, and he holds on for out number 1.
Tennessee defense plays the artificial turf well. So that's the second time that Curley hasn't gotten everything he wanted on the throw, but the ball skips off the turf right to Blake Burke at first base.
So Beam, 85 pitches thrown. There are personnel down in the bullpen for Tennessee. Just a couple guys stretching, nobody throwing as of yet. Jay Johnson going to call for time and bring over Paxton Kling, talk it over with he and Milam on the on-deck circle. Again, part of that is strategy to talk about handling Drew Beam on the mound, but also maybe take a little bit of that momentum. A couple of good defensive plays. One to end it for the Tigers.
It is now final. Kentucky does complete a sweep of Auburn. Final was Kentucky 13, Auburn 8. Georgia continues to lead Missouri 9-5 in the top of the 8th in Athens.
1-0. High up the letters, make it 2-0 to Kling. I think a lot of people talked about 2 of the sleepers coming into the season being Alec Kling, and it's 3 balls, no strikes. I think Auburn also was a team they thought could be effective, had a lot of returning players, had done some changes in the portal, but
nothing. Later this evening, Vanderbilt will be at Texas A&M and Mississippi State will be at Ole Miss.
So Tigers don't get the leadoff man aboard, but with 1 out they have Kling at first, and now Stephen Milam, who again laid down the sac bunt. A throwing error would get him to second, also would bring Braswell in to score the only run of this game. Swinging away, base hit up the middle, going to be handled by Moore at second, steps on the bag, throws to first. He'll make the double play unassisted. 4-3. And the Tigers are finished here in the top of the 6th. No runs, no hits, and nobody left on. 1-0. LSU with the lead. Tennessee to the plate. We head to the bottom of the 6th on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
The passion, the tradition, the rivalries. Sirius XM is your destination for all things college sports, and we've got you covered. On SEC Radio, there is complete coverage of every school in the conference, including live games, plus 24/7 talk and analysis. So cheer along on the Sirius XM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. And now you can get 3 months of Sirius XM free. Subscribe now. See all for details at SiriusXM.com/SEC Sports.
When are 3 letters more than 3 letters? When they represent 14 storied universities, generations of tradition and unbridled passion, stadiums and arenas swelled with diehard fans, more than 260 national titles, thousands of All-Americans, and hundreds of Olympians. And the one conference where every catch, shot, swing, and stride just means more.
Hey, Tiger fans 12 and younger, don't miss your chance to be a part of Mike's Kids Club. Presented by Shell, the exclusive kids club of LSU Athletics. Join Mike's Kids Club for only $25. Get the official Mike's Kids Club t-shirt, free admission to select LSU athletic events, and much, much more. To learn about upcoming events and to join, please visit LSUMKC.com. The Mike's Kids Club, presented by Shell.
The reigning national champs play here. Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
We're back. Move to the bottom of the 6th inning. LSU with a precarious 1-0 lead over Tennessee. And the Vols will have the top of the order. Moore, Burke, and Amick due up. Luke Coleman starts the 6th inning of work. He has certainly done his part today thus far.
He's thrown 76 pitches in this outing, keeping this very potent Tennessee club scoreless up to this point.
First pitch to Moore. Strike on the outside corner. The breaking ball over really upsets Orange. They're not happy at all. Got one from Holman. Just inside, again off speed. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. That's low, 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. Pitch to Moore. Swung on. Rifle shot to left. Bingham going back, and Mac Bingham able to pull it down and rob an absolute smash off the bat of Christian Moore for out number 1. And Moore now 0 for 3.
That was a laser off the bat of Christian Moore. Fortunately, Bingham had him played perfectly. Ball was drilled right at him, and Mack reaches up and makes the play. And Tennessee now has not had the leadoff man on in 6 straight innings.
Now we'll see Burke, who's 0 for 1, did reach on a walk in the 3rd, lined out to Bingham and left his first time up. A strike on the outside corner. Boy, Burke did not appreciate that. Kind of shook his head. Now he walks away from the batter's box. This I do know. You don't show up Jeff Head. Bad things tend to happen. Pitch low and inside. 1-1. What I mean by that is you don't get a lot of those 50-50 calls when that happens. 1 ball, 1 strike. Righty on lefty as Holman delivers. Sent back foul into the screen. 1-2 now the count.
Burke, one of only 3 volunteers to reach base today against Luke Holman.
Holman's 1-2 pitch to Burke. Slow ground ball, but Milam was playing too far over. He'll have to pocket this after he gloves it. And Luke Holman's no-hitter ends here in the bottom of the 6th inning. First hit of the game for Tennessee. It's an infield single by Burke. Again, the shift sometimes works, sometimes it kills you. Milam was playing to the left-hander about 15 feet into right field. That one just a slow bouncing ground ball right at second base.
Tough break there for Luke Holman. If Milam's playing in the conventional position, that's an easy ground ball out.
So the no-hitter out of the way. Runner on, throw over. back safely is Burke. Burke 4 of 5 in stolen bases on the year. Amick on the day 0 for 2. Pitch to the plate. This one slammed to left field. Bingham going to have to give chase all the way to the wall. Burke around second. He'll make his way into third. And a one-out double, and Tennessee's offense now starting to show some life. Back-to-back hits off Holman. Extra base hit for Amick. That'll be his 7th double of the season. And now Tennessee threatening runners first, or rather second and third, with just 1 out.
Nate Yeskie making his way out to the mound to speak to Luke Holman. Jay Johnson on the walkie-talkie talking to his bullpen. You can't see the bullpens from here, but I would imagine Griffin Herring is warming up for the Tigers. He would be the first option in this game.
Fans invite you to join us for the Jay Johnson Show. If you can't make it out Monday at 6 o'clock, tune in on Eagle 98.1 FM in Baton Rouge or on the LSU Sports mobile app. We'll be live at 6 at TJ Ribs on South Acadian Thruway in Baton Rouge. The Jay Johnson Show presented by Our Lady of the Lake, championship health partner of LSU Athletics. The first hit on an infield single. And now a double to follow. And Kavares Tears to the plate where he is 0 for 2 today. But Holman's got to quickly find 2 outs. Tigers will stick with the shift again to the left-handed hit turf. And Jones behind first base hugging the line. Tommy White, man on an island to the left side of the diamond. Burke at third, Amick at second. Pitch to Tears, a strike on the inside corner. It's 0-1. Pitch outside. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Tears this season is batting .406 with runners in scoring position.
One ball, 1 strike. Runners second and third. The pitch to Tears. Missed outside. 2-1. Moore lined out to left field to start the inning. Burke would single on an infield bouncer to second base. Amick would double to left. The 2-1 from Holman. Inside will make it 3-1. In the air, high, foul territory, left field way. And this one just out of reach, out of play behind the screen. In that new curved grandstand down in left field. That'll fill the count 3-2. Tigers 1 run on 8 hits, 7 men left on. Tennessee scoreless on 2 hits. First 2 hits coming in the bottom of the 6th. They've left 3 men on base as Luke Holman's only blemish until the 6th inning was 3 walks. Lazo calling for time, going to go out and visit with the right-hander.
Tough dilemma here for Holman. You're facing one of the best hitters in the SEC with a full count. First base is open, so you may want to be careful.
Here's the payoff pitch to Tears. Down the middle, folding. Off speed, called strike. Tears down as Holman with a huge 4th strikeout of the night. Tears looked completely unready to swing the bat on that one. And now we see Jay Johnson with the slow walk out to the mound. With 2 down and Dreiling coming to the plate. Again, another left-hander. That may be all for Luke Coleman. His teammates already lining up at the dugout, and what an effort for the junior right-hander today. In 5 2/3. So far, gave up 2 hits. They came here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Held one of the top offenses not only in the SEC but in the country. Hitless for 5 frames. But he'll hand the baseball over, and LSU has made a pitching change. Power leaves the game. His Tigers lead 1-0. Tell you about the new Tiger picture and get back to it. Tennessee threatening. Runners 2nd and 3rd. 2 outs.
Your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana. With our help, you can always come out on top. Take advantage of our home run offers on tractor packages, including the unbeatable 0% financing. To learn more and get financed, visit us at sunequip.com. Choose sunshine and choose victory.
Support your LSU Tigers with Hancock Whitney, the official bank of LSU athletics. From game day to the offseason, Hancock Whitney LSU credit and debit cards are a big win for any Tiger fan. Want to get your paws on these cards? Well, apply online or visit HancockWhitney.com/LSU. Hancock Whitney Bank, member FDIC. All accounts subject to credit approval. Terms and conditions may apply.
What does it mean to be the best? How do you achieve success? For Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU, we do it by working as a team. We achieve greatness together. Our partnership means student athletes get the best care so they can perform their best and be there for the team. Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU. Together, we roar.
The reigning national champs play here. Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Griffin Herring will take over in relief with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. LSU holding on to a 1-0 lead. The Vols with their first and really only threat of the night. Runners 2nd and 3rd. As it will be Dylan Dreiling to the plate. He's 0 for 1, a walk and a fly out on a great play by Larson in right field. One of 3 fantastic plays. In fact, 4 great plays that Larson's made in right field. But he'll face Griffin Herring. Left-hander comes in, lefty on lefty matchup. First pitch to Dreiling. Going to be a base hit right center field. That's going to score Burke. They'll wave around Amick, and Tennessee will take the lead 2-1 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Dreiling delivers. RBI 43 and 44.
Dreiling is Tennessee's RBI leader, and amazingly, his average against lefty pitching has been incredible. Before that at bat, 389 this season against lefties, and he drilled the first pitch from Griffin into right center field.
So the momentum shifts quickly in the game of baseball. Runner at first, still 2 outs. Throw over, and Jones mishandled, but it bounces off the turf right back to him. As Curley comes to the plate, a walk and a fly ball out to Larson. Another great play by the freshman. Back in the 4th inning. 2-1 Tennessee leads. Herring's pitch, strike to make it 0-1. Fans, don't let AC or heater outages keep you on the bench this year. Text home run to 31996. Get your $59 AC system check. AccuTemp Services, proud partner of LSU Athletics. Swing and a foul ball. Works ahead 0-2. Tigers led 1-0. But a ton of missed opportunities offensively for LSU as they are 1 for 9 with runners in scoring position in today's game. Unfortunate for the effort Luke Coleman had presented on the mound as that one in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now to the shortstop, Dean Curley.
So closing the book on Holman, he goes 5 2/3 innings. He's charged with 2 runs on 2 hits, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. He threw 91 pitches.
Runner at first, 2 down. Herring ahead in the count. Here's the 1-2. Short of the plate, blocked up nicely by Milazzo on this turf. And it's an even count, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Herring, the sophomore lefty out of South Lake, Texas for LSU. He's making his 11th appearance of the year. He's 2-0 with a 2.42 ERA. He's been exceptional so far this season in SEC play.
2-2, low and inside. That'll fill the count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Van Studley DeBosier stands up for the purple and gold. A fight for Tiger fans all across Louisiana. Dudley DeBosier proud to be an official partner of LSU athletics. Tennessee now on top, 2-1. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner at first. Herring to the plate, swing and a miss. Milazzo has to pick it up, throws to Jones for good measure, and Herring gets the Tigers out of it here in the bottom of the 6th. But Tennessee eventually comes to life. 2 runs on 3 hits. They leave 1 man on. The Vols now lead the Tigers 2-1. We head to the 7th on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, your trusted experts for all your home service needs. With over 35 years of dedicated service, we prioritize your comfort and satisfaction. As an official partner of LSU Athletics, we bring our expertise to every game, from installations to repairs. Our team delivers honest pricing with no surprises. Call us today at 225-777-8888 and experience the difference with Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Go Tigers!
In the morning when the roaches are running, you got the Bengal road spray.
Bengal road spray is a miracle in a can. Just spray the baseboard in the kitchen and bathroom, and in just a little while, your roaches are dead on the floor. It's incredible. Bengal road spray is odorless, clean, and easy to use. Bengal guarantees roach extermination overnight.
Straddling the mighty Mississippi between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, Ascension Parish is Louisiana's sweet spot for a perfect weekend stopover, shop-over stay. Shop at Tanger Outlet's 60-plus designer and brand name stores. Tour fabulous Homa's House, Mansion, and Gardens. Visit Sugar-Filled Spirits Distillery, known for its unique spirits, wines, and ciders made from real local ingredients and flavors, or so many other interesting nearby attractions. Just a half hour east of Baton Rouge's Tiger Stadium and 1 hour west of New Orleans. Ascension Parish, your Baton Rouge to New Orleans stopover, shop-over spot. For more info, check out visitlasweetspot.com.
What's up? This is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Tigers led through 5.5, 1-0, but Tennessee eventually gets to Holman, gets to Griffin on the first pitch. They drive in 2 runs, and Tennessee leads 2-1. Alex Milazzo leads it off for the Tigers here in the top of the 7th. Milazzo, top of the order, Jones and White due up. Milazzo 0 for 2 on the day. Pitch way upstairs, even the count 1-1. As Drew Beam continues on the mound for Tennessee, he's been knocked around today.
Yep.
But his defense and his pitching has kept LSU off home plate. Just 1 run on 8 hits. The Tigers, with runners in scoring position, have
bases throughout the game, but the veteran pitcher that he is, he's worked his way out of most every jam, giving up just that 1 run.
On an error, no less.
Yep.
The 1-2 to Milazzo. Sails outside to even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's at 94 pitches right now. Again, his season high is 101.
Milazzo awaits. Here's the 2-2. Chopper towards second base. Moore having to charge in right at the bag. Makes the play, throws to first. Milazzo retired 4-3. Again, fans, don't let AC or heater outages keep you on the bench this year. Text home run to 31996. Get your $59 AC system check. AccuTemp Services, proud partner of LSU Athletics. Top of the order, Jared Jones. He's 0 for 3 today, including a couple of strikeouts. 1 swinging, 1 looking. First at bat, pitch from Beam. Called strike off speed, and it's 0-1. And the Tigers not able to take advantage of this launching pad at Lindsey Nelson Stadium. One of the things Coach Johnson said they would have to do, mentioned they would have to use everything in their arsenal to try to scratch runs across, and we've seen it. Been a little more aggressive, trying to put on the hit and run, outright stolen bases, sack bunts, squeeze plays. The 1-1 Jones swings for the fences, but gets a piece and then comes back and catches Peebles, who's a little slow to get up behind the plate. But it's now 1-2. But amazingly, LSU has not been able to put one out of this bandbox.
Yeah, we thought going in that would be one positive for LSU, is that the Tigers do hit a lot of home runs, and thought the
Tennessee leads. Here's the 1-2 to Jones. Sails outside, breaking ball. Again, that was nowhere close. Tennessee fans, to paraphrase the late great Bobby Bowden, thought it caught the black of the black of the black. That one again misses way outside. Same pitch. 3-2 now to Jones. Swing and a foul down the line in right.
Tennessee does have a lefty throwing in its bullpen right now.
Looks like Andrew Binke. 3 balls, 2 strikes for LSU. Let's see what Tony Vitello decides to do with that pitch count up. Again, LSU's been able to get plenty of good hacks off of Beam, including Tommy White. Comes to the plate, who's 2 for 3 with a couple of singles. Vitello, though, got his arms crossed. Looks like he's going to ride with Beam for the short term as they still get loose down in the bullpen. So White again to face Beam. 1 out, runner at first. The pitch, big swing, but just missed it, fouled it back.
White with 5 hits in this series. He doubled in his first at bat in last night's game, and he has had 4 singles since.
Runner at first, 1 down. Beam, the 0-1. High and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Last night's game, again, very different story weather-wise. 55 degrees and dropping after sundown. Went 3 hours, 6 minutes. This one moving along, as you would expect in a 2-1 game, as a throw over, and Jones just got back. Another nifty move there by Beam. Almost had Jones not really leaning, but just slow to get back to the bag. 1 ball, 1 strike to Tommy White. He certainly could change the complexion with 1 swing. Certainly a candidate to go yard in this place. The pitch, strike on the outside corner. That's a great placement by Beam. Outer half at the knees. So now Beam ahead in the count. White. Turn and throw, and again, Burke having to straddle Jones, come off the bag to retrieve it. It's a quick move, but sometimes the throw is not quite accurate from Beam. Tommy White again will spread out right side of the batter's box. Looking to just put bat on the ball here. The 1-2 swing in the air, right field. Tears goes back, but well shy of the track is there to make the play. Second out of the inning. White retired. Now we'll see Ashton Larson, like Tommy White, coming in 2 for 3 today.
Larson with 3 hits in the series, including a double in last night's game to go along with the 2 singles today.
Tigers have out-hit the Vols 8-3, just as they out-hit Tennessee last night, but they're short on the scoreboard as now we see Tony Vitello with a steady and deliberate pace to the mound. That may be all. And they'll make a change and a call to the bullpen. So Drew Beam, again, goes 6 2/3, gave up 8 hits, but only 1 run, and it was unearned. Walked 3, struck out 5. His night is done. Pitching change powered by your hometown John Deere dealer in Sunshine. Tell you about the new ball pitcher. Get back to it. Tigers with a runner at first, 2 down. Larson at the plate, trailing Tennessee 2-1 on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
It's good to be able to make a change, to never feel stuck. That's why at Cox, we're making a change too. Now Cox internet plans are flexible, so you can choose to just go with internet, add TV tomorrow, or home automation down the line. It's easier than ever to get just what you want and nothing you don't. Flexible plans from Cox. Change anytime. No commitments, no penalties. See for yourself at cox.com/internet. Additional services can be added at then current regular rates. All services subject to residential customer service agreement and acceptable use policy. Restrictions apply.
And we're back with the action. Coke Zero Sugar might be the best Coke ever.
That's right, Jim. With an irresistible taste and zero sugar, Coke Zero Sugar is a must-try for any sports fan. So make sure you... Wait, Jim, I didn't mean try it right now. We're still on the air.
Best Coke ever? Take a taste, Jen.
Really?
No, not right now, Jen. We got a game to call.
Looking for a champion on the field? Look no further than Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana. With our help, you can always come out on top. Take advantage of our home run offers on tractor packages, including the unbeatable 0% financing. To learn more and get financed, visit us at sunequip.com. Choose Sunshine and choose victory.
Coming back here.
The reigning national champs play here. Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Tennessee leading 2-1. We are in the latter innings of Game 2. LSU led for 5.5 innings, 1-0. Tennessee took a 2-1 lead in the bottom of the 6th. Tigers make a call to the bullpen to bring in Griffin Herring for starter Luke Holman. Tigers with 2 outs, a runner at first. Tennessee will make a call to the bullpen. And replacing Drew Beam will be Andrew Banky, a sophomore left-hander.
Andrew Banky, a native of Nashville, Tennessee, in his second year in the Volunteers. He's walked 2 and struck out 15, allowing only a 167 batting average. He has given up 2 homers.
So we'll see Ashton Larson.
Larson has not had many at-bats against lefties this year. He's 2 for 9 on the year against left-handed pitching.
Banky is 1-0. Again sails outside to make it 2 balls, no strikes. A slider off the plate. Tigers have Jones, who got a 1-out walk. The pitch off the plate. That'll make it 3-0. I don't know if Banky is meaning to do it, but he certainly appears to be trying to stay away from the left-handed hitting Larson. 3 balls, no strikes. That one a little closer, I'll give him that. The first 3 nowhere close. That one a little closer, but Jeff Head set off the plate, so that'll move Larson down to first. He reaches base for the 3rd time, and now Mac Bingham. Cleanup hitter. He's 0 for 3 tonight. Has reached base on a fielder's choice, but also doesn't look like a power hitter, but Bill Franquez alludes to it often. He certainly has shown he has quite the pop in the bat. But right now, you find an alley. Maybe take one down the baseline, left or right. Homer'd be great. Just find the outfield safely.
Bingham has 1 hit in this series. He singled in the 6th inning of last night's game.
The pitch. There's a strike. First one thrown by Banky, and it's 0-1. The Tigers, another runner in scoring position. They have struggled mightily here tonight. The 0-1. Inside, almost caught a piece of Bingham. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. It's a stat that just jumps off the page. 1 for 9 with runners in scoring position. 3 of 17 with runners on. The 1-1 to Bingham. Breaking ball and a swing and miss. That one tailed into the right-hander. He falls behind 1-2. Pitch clock down to 6. Spanky comes set. Here's the pitch. Called strike 3. Spanky comes in, puts out what little fire LSU had, and holds a Tennessee 2-1 lead. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2 men left on. Story of tonight's game 2. 2-1, Tennessee leads. We stretch it out here at Lindsey Nelson Stadium. Bottom of the 7th coming up on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Unrivaled content, unprecedented access. LSU Gold, powered by Bayou Traditions, is the only place for exclusive behind-the-scenes content featuring your favorite LSU teams. It's all access to the Tigers all year long, from pregame warm-ups to postgame celebrations and every moment in between. You can watch LSU Gold anywhere, anytime, and on your favorite device. Go to lsu.gold today to sign up for your free 7-day trial, so you can be there for each step of LSU's championship journeys. That's lsu.gold.
The SEC is more than the Southeastern Conference. It's the Saturday Electrifying Conference, the Sunday Elite Conference, the Stadium Erupting Conference, the Stunning Eyeballs Conference, the Superbly Entertaining Conference, the Storied Enduring Conference, and, more often than not, the See You Later Everyone Else Conference. This is the SEC, where it just means more.
LSU Tiger fans are gearing up with real Tigers apparel and merchandise from the official online store at lsushop.net. Get jerseys, sideline gear, polos, t-shirts, hats, official team merchandise from Nike, accessories, and much more. Over 3,600 products, all shipped right to your door. Head to the place real Tiger fans go for the selection only real Tiger fans get at lsushop.net.
All right, coming back here.
Live coverage of LSU Fighting Tiger baseball continues on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Bottom of the 7th inning, Tennessee leading LSU 2-1.
Leading off with pinch hitting for Tennessee, number 6, Bradkey Laurie.
So pinch hitter will lead things off in the 7th spot for Dalton Bargo, the DH. It will be number 6, Bradkey Laurie, a right-hander. Griffin Herring in relief of Luke Holman delivers its outside missing ball 1-0. Tomorrow will be a 3 o'clock Eastern, 2 o'clock first pitch Central Time. For game 3, it's that pitch outside to make it 2-0. Tigers desperately trying to even up a series, get to Sunday, and try to win their first SEC series of the season. They trail 2-1 here. 2-0 down the middle. Fastball from Herring makes it 2-1. Laurie batting for just the 18th time will swing and miss. Breaking ball in on the hands, dropping quickly, leaving the count 2-2. Just a 176 average. Herring fires, missed low, and that'll fill the count. This one. Take a look at this lineup for Tennessee, Bill, and you see 400, 300, 400, 300 plus. You see 176 on there. You don't want to let that one off the hook. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and to Herring's credit, he does not. Gets the strikeout. Laurie, the pinch hitter, retired. 1 gone in the bottom of the 7th.
We mentioned it earlier, but Griffin Herring has been exceptional in SEC games. Entering today's game, in 4 SEC appearances, he had a 0.68 ERA, 20 strikeouts in 13 and a third innings, just allowing 1 earned run.
First delivery, a strike to Inslee, who was 0 for 2 in the 8th spot. Strikeout and a ground out.
Herring has a win and 2 saves in SEC play.
Peel down to first. They'll say Inslee held back on a pitch low, and it's 1-1. Herring looks in. Here's the 1-1 pitch to the plate. Way upstairs, 2-1. Jay Johnson wants to call time. He's going to go out and visit with Herring. Fans, you can help shape the future of medicine. Join a clinical trial at Velocity Clinical Research. Participants can receive compensation, access potential medicines in development, get study-related exams at no cost. Find a study near you at velocitytrials.com.
It's a little concerning in that Isaac Trujillo, the Tigers trainer, walked out to the mound along with Jay Johnson, but the visit was very brief. Hopefully Griffin is okay.
Yeah, I was noticing after he threw that last pitch, he didn't indicate anything to the dugout, but Jay was immediately out and sensed something. And as you said, the trainer out there as well. Here's the 2-1 pitch, a bouncing ground ball foul towards the camera well, third base side. That'll make it 2-2, and again, Griffin takes the baseball and right back to the bump he goes.
That's a very good sign. Herring is extremely valuable to this club, as we know, as we've been outlined with his SEC numbers.
1 out. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Inslee swings and misses. Nice off-speed pitch that time from Herring, so back-to-back punch-outs. 2 gone. Again, tight game, only down, Bill, 1 run, 2-1. 7, 8, and 9 in this inning for Tennessee in the bottom of the 7th. Now you get Peebles coming to the plate. He tried to bunt last time, and Luke Holman handled the fly ball out in foul territory. Goes without saying, you want to close this inning down now. You know you got to face the top of the order, but don't do it with runners on in the bottom of the 7th.
That's right.
First delivery, a strike at the letters on the outside corner. That'll bring the Boo Birds and the anger from Big Orange. It's 0-1.
After giving up the single to Dreiling in the 6th, Herring now has 3 straight strikeouts.
The 0-1 for Herring. This one does miss outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball and 1 strike. Herring fires. Outside corner called strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. I give them a little bit of a leeway here. I mean, it's only been 4 years that they've been coming to baseball games. It's a little new. 2 outs, nobody on. The 1-2 to Peebles. Oh, just missed outside. That looked pretty good the pitch previous, but it's now 2-2.
It reminds me of the stories that Skip Bertman used to tell about his early years at LSU, and that the fans were new to the game back then. He had to explain that they were runs, not points.
Here's the 2-2. They appeal down to first. They say Peebles did not go around on a pitch low, and that'll fill the count again. So Herring, 2 strikeouts here in the bottom of the 7th, but another full count, this time to the catcher Peebles, who is 0 for 2 tonight, batting .241. The 3-2 low and inside, and that is a walk. Herring gives up his first base on balls, and that will bring the top of the order to the plate. And it'll be Christian Moore, who's 0 for 3. Last night, he was 2 for 2 and reached base 4 times. His average is .353. And with 2 outs in the inning, .383. Runner at first, 2 down. Herring, the pitch. Down the middle for a strike. Fastball makes it 0-1.
Jones is holding Peebles on at first base. The Vols catcher does have 2 steals on the year.
Here's the 0-1. Off the end of the bat, foul. Line drive towards the seats in right field, out of play. 0-2. Yeah, Peebles, the catcher, 2 for 4 in stolen bases. Again, as we said last night, not a team that steals or is super aggressive on the base pad. Why be with the average they have at the plate? This pitch low and inside will make it 1-2 to Moore. 2 gone. Tennessee holding on to a 2-1 lead. They took the lead in the bottom of the 6th inning after picking up the first hit of the game off Luke Holman in that frame. 2 outs, runner at first. The 1-2. fastball, strike three on the inside corner. Christian Moore doesn't like it. He's going to have a conversation with Jeff Head. And now his teammate coming out to get between them and drag him to the dugout. Now Tony Vitello going to come out and chew on Jeff Head a little bit. Griffin Herring, a big punch out there. They get no runs, no hits, one man left on. Still a 2-1 Tennessee lead. We head now to the top of the 8th on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
The Toyota Tundra's powerful, available iForce V6 engine means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. To your cousins, the Tundra means as they jump off the boat onto the sandbar. To your co-pilots, the Tundra means an extra comfortable journey. And to you, the Tundra means whoa. Right now, qualified buyers can get 0% APR financing for 36 months on a new 2024 Tundra. Toyota, let's go places. Visit Toyota.com for feature availability and offer details. Offer available in select states and ends 4/30/24.
Now batting in the cleanup position, Jenny King, the king of clean.
Tiger fans, Janny King is a proud partner of LSU Athletics and even more proud to provide you, the players, and every fan that comes to a game here with a healthy stadium that has been cleaned by our team of professionals. Let us clean and disinfect your business. Go to JannyKingCleans.com now. That's JannyKingCleans.com.
Janny King, the king of clean.
Cheer on the Tigers with Oxbow Rum, the official rum of LSU Athletics. We make our award-winning rums right here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. At Oxbow Rum Distillery, every drop of Oxbow Estate rum and False River Spice rum is made from scratch. We start with our own sugarcane grown right up the river from Tiger Stadium. So grab a bottle of Oxbow, the official rum of LSU Athletics, and experience the bright, smooth taste of Louisiana sugarcane in every sip. Go Tigers.
Follow the powerhouse of college baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
LSU coming to bat in the top of the 8th inning. Down a run to Tennessee, 2-1. The Vols calling upon the bullpen once again. It'll be Nate Snead, a sophomore right-hander out of South Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Started his career at Wichita State, now on the mound for the Volunteers. LSU will have 5, 6, and 7 due up. Travinsky, Braswell, and Kling trying to tie or take a lead late in this one. Trying to even up this series on the road.
Nate Snead transferred from Wichita State. He's a pitcher of whom Jay Johnson is very familiar. Jay recruited Snead after he entered the transfer portal, but he elected to come here to Knoxville. He's 6-1 this year with a 3.29 ERA, making his 11th appearance.
Travinsky awaits. Snead fires, and the fastball popped up behind second base. Calling for it is Curley. The shortstop will have it. And one gone. Travinsky retired.
And we see why Jay coveted Snead as a pitcher. That pitch was 100 miles per hour to Hayden Travinsky.
So now we'll see Michael Braswell, who's 1 for 3. Had a double back in the second. Came in to score the Tigers' only run on a throwing error. That pitch at 99 called strike, 0-1. Another fastball at 100 and a foul tap straight into the turf off the bat of Braswell. Falls behind 0-2.
Snead has worked 38 in a third innings. He only has 32 strikeouts despite that extremely impressive velocity. He has given up 37 hits, 14 earned runs, and 12 walks.
The 0-2 pitch to Braswell. Strike 3. Outside corner fastball 96 as he quote unquote dialed it back. Braswell retired, 2 gone quickly here in the 8th inning. We'll see Paxton Kling. Kling 1 for 1, had a single in the 4th. He's reached base all 3 times. A walk in the 2nd, a walk last time in the 6th. 1 run on 8 hits for LSU, 2 runs, 3 hits for Tennessee. Strike at the belt, 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and it's 0-1. Sheer gasoline coming out of the hands of Nate Snead, the right-hander. swing and a miss on a fastball at 99, and it's 0-2. Two outs, nobody on. The 0-2 pitch from Snead, swing and a miss. Like a hot knife through butter, Snead makes easy work of LSU and has a few parting words towards the LSU dugout as he makes his way off the field. 2-1, Tennessee leads LSU. We go to the bottom of the 8th on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Tiger fans, this is Eddie Kennison, former LSU football wide receiver. If you know me, you know I'm all about making big plays.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
That's why I joined the team at LSU Sports Properties. Our goal here is to help businesses make big plays both on and off the field. If you want to give your brand that competitive edge and be a part of the biggest stage in college sports, give the corporate sponsorship team at LSU Athletics a call. Your brand, our fans. Utilize the power of LSU Athletics to promote your business and sponsor LSU Athletics today. Call 225-578-2788. Go Tigers.
When are 3 letters more than 3 letters? When they represent 14 storied universities, generations of tradition and unbridled passion, stadiums and arenas swelled with diehard fans, more than 260 national titles, thousands of All-Americans, and hundreds of Olympians. And the one conference where every catch, shot, swing, and stride just means more.
Going to the track, the wall, see ya!
Tiger fans, have you ever wanted to watch LSU baseball on TV but hear the action from the LSU Sports Radio Network? Just sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app. It's easy to do.
Just pause the TV. Use the LSU Sports mobile app to stream the audio on your smartphone or tablet. Connect to a smart speaker, then wait for the audio to catch up to the point your TV is paused. Push play, and you are all set.
Sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app for iOS and Google devices. Download it today.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball lives here. The LSU Sports Radio Network.
Bottom of the 8th inning, Tennessee to the plate with a 2-1 lead. It'll be Blake Burke, Amick, and Tears. 2, 3, and 4 due up. Nate Snead came in relief and lit up the Tigers. Had a few parting words on his way to the dugout. Griffin Herring now will look into Burke. Delivers high and inside, ball 1. Swing and a foul tip off the bat of Burke, held on to by Milazzo, and it's 1-1. Pitch high and inside, backs Burke off the plate. They'll move the count 2-1. Two-one delivery from Herring. Lifted foul out of play. That'll leave in the count 2-2. 2-2. Rifle shot foul over the third base dugout. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Tennessee in this game has had the leadoff man on. None, actually. They have not had the leadoff man on in this game. Herring trying to keep that string alive.
2 balls, 2 strikes, and a swing and a foul tip comes off the bat. A little bit of the body of Milazzo, but Alex pops up. And it's 2-2.
In the only inning they scored, they got a man on with 1 out. That was the first base hit allowed by Holman, which was produced by the guy at the plate now, Burke.
Herring looks in, starts the wind, the 2-2. Popped him up. Shallow right center field. Everybody converging. Kling on the way in, on the run. And the Tigers center fielder has it. You had Braswell out there, Larson coming in, Milam backing up. And you could hear Paxton Kling in the distance saying, mine, mine, mine. And he did make the play for the first out of the inning. Now we'll see Billy Amick, the third baseman, again had the double in that sixth inning following the infield single from Burke. That's all Tennessee thus far has needed. LSU's inability to get the timely hits with runners on and in scoring position has been the story of this one. Here's a big swing and a miss. It's 0-1 to Amick.
LSU still, of course, right in this game, but you're right. That really has been the only element missing today. Otherwise, LSU's played an excellent game.
The 0-1, strike at the knees to make it 0-2 now to Amick.
Pitching has been fantastic. Defense has been clean. Tigers have collected 8 hits, just none of them timely.
The 0-2 outside from Herring makes it 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, you just want to scream into the void if you're Coach Jay Johnson that you have out-hit this team. You've held them to 3 hits thus far, yet you trail on the scoreboard. The most effective and potent offense top to bottom in the SEC. And yet you're down 2-1 in the 8th. 2-2 the count. Now to Amick as that pitch missed low. Herring's 2-2 to the plate. Swing and a foul tip keeps Amick alive. Two balls, 2 strikes, nobody on with 1 out. This pitch way outside. That'll fill the count now to Amick. Herring square to the plate. Now we'll start the wind. The payoff pitch to Amick. In the air to right field. Looks to be headed foul territory, and it will eventually get out of play. Still 3 balls, 2 strikes.
South Carolina has defeated Florida today, so the Gamecocks have won the first 2 games. Final today was 9-8. South Carolina over the Gators.
Payoff delivery. High in the air to right field. Larson going back, runs out of room, and it comes off the scoreboard. Amick with his 2nd home run of this series. And it's now 3-1 Tennessee. That is home run number 12 for the Ball third baseman.
Amick has definitely done some damage in this series. Double in the 6th inning, and he scored the go-ahead run, and now an insurance run provided with a blast into right field off the scoreboard.
Tavares Tears to the plate. Again, just 1 out. Tears 0 for 3. Caught looking last time by Herring. This one fouled back into the screen, and it's 0-1.
It was just the 2nd home run allowed this season by Herring. As the 1st home run he's allowed in an SEC game.
The 0-1 pitch. Strike on the inside corner to Tears, who didn't like that one. Didn't like the last strikeout in that 6th inning as well. He's down to the count 0-2. Still just 1 out, however. Herring's pitch outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Coming up, we'll have the Fighting Tiger 10th inning show presented by Women's Hospital. At the conclusion of tonight's game, the 1-2 ground ball against the shift. Braswell going over, slides, makes the grab. The throw brings Jones off the bag, and safe at first is Tears. And again, Tennessee, for the second time tonight, has beaten the shift.
Braswell did all he could. A great effort going to his left. Slides and fields the ball. Pops up as quickly as he can, but his throw is offline, and Tears will get credit for a base hit.
5th hit of the night for Tennessee. Apparently they've saved all of their hits for the latter part of tonight's game, starting in the 6th inning. Still just one out, runner at first. Here's Dylan Dreiling. Dreiling 1 for 2 as there's a throw over to keep an eye on Tears at first base. Dreiling would drive in those 2 runs in the 6th inning on the first pitch he saw from Griffin Herring. Again, 44 runs batted in for the Vol left fielder on the year. Pitch high and inside from Herring, make it 1-0. Time called. Milazzo will make his way out to the mound here. Coach Johnson asking for the home plate umpire Jeff Head to come over and visit with him. Again, we cannot see the bullpen from here. I'm not sure if there's anyone warming or not. While we have a moment, let's pause 10 seconds. Station identification on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
This is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports
back your way.
Radio Network
5,
and the
4,
LSU Sports mobile
3,
app.
2, 1. Back to you.
Along with our producer, Brian Haldane, Bill Frankes, Chris Blair with you in Knoxville. Story remains the same. Tennessee leading 3-1. Looking to clinch the series here on Saturday night. We battle in the bottom of the 8th inning. Dreiling at the plate. Swung on, ground ball to second. Milam to Braswell at second. Relay to first, not in time. And the Tigers just inability to turn 2. That one beat out by Dreiling with plenty of speed down the first base line. Is the second out of the inning with the lead runner out at second. And that will bring Dean Curley, the shortstop. Curley 0 for 2 tonight.
Like most of the Tennessee players, Dreiling has not attempted very many steals. He's just 1 for 2 on the year.
Herring will look to first, but now come to the plate. Here's a chopper up the middle. Milam playing in the shift. Nobody home at second, so he'll throw to first in time for the 3rd out. Tennessee, they add a run on a solo blast from Billy Amick. They get it on 2 hits. They leave 1 man on. It's a 3-1 Volunteer lead. We head to the top of the 9th. Last chance for the Tigers. We continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Unrivaled content, unprecedented access. LSU Gold, powered by Bayou Traditions, is the only place for exclusive behind-the-scenes content featuring your favorite LSU teams. It's all access to the Tigers all year long, from pregame warm-ups to postgame celebrations and every moment in between. You can watch LSU Gold anywhere, anytime, and on your favorite device. Go to lsu.gold today to sign up for your free 7-day trial, so you can be there for each step of LSU's championship journeys. That's lsu.gold.
If you live in Louisiana, you know what the mini plants up and down the river mean for our state's economy. And for over 40 years, Action Industries has been committed to providing quality construction, maintenance, operational, and consulting services through the refinery and petrochemical industries. When it comes to safety and quality, Action Industries beats the industry standard. Call today or visit actionindinc.com. That's actionindinc.com.
Who says three's a crowd? Play 333 from the lottery. Win up to $3,000. Max out your fun and pick up max money. Win up to $20,000. It's bingo time. Play Big Easy Bingo. Win up to $30,000. It's all about the cash. Play $20 all cash. Top prize, $500,000. Join the fun with April showers of scratch-offs from the lottery. Must be at least 21 to purchase.
The ninth inning of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball, presented by L'Auberge Baton Rouge Casino and Hotel on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Tigers last night down 6-1 late. Plated 2 runs late in that game to make it a 6-3 final score. Come in tonight in the top of the ninth down 2 runs, 3-1. Stephen Milam to lead it off. First pitch from Snead, who again throwing pure fire. There's a strike. Here's a chopping ground ball to the second baseman Moore. The throw in time to beat Milam. The throw a little in front of the bag. Burke making a great adjustment. Able to glove it, keep his foot there for out number 1. So now 2 outs to work with for LSU. The Tigers 1 run on 8 hits. 9 men left on. Had their chances just like last night late, but they've had their chances early and often in this one. They are 1 of 10 with runners in scoring position. 3 of 18 with runners on. As the first pitch to Pearson will come in to pinch hit. For Milazzo is fouled out of play to the left side. Here's a swing and a miss. Snead comes back with a 98-mile-an-hour fastball. Pearson last night with the start in the game went 0 for 3. His average now down to 222. Snead misses high and outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tigers for the second straight night out hit the Vols, but that doesn't do you much when the scoreboard is not in your favor. There's a swing and a foul out of play by Pearson. Still 1 and 2. The 1-2 to Josh. Got some bat on it. Pops it up high, but it will find the seats. Out of play. Still 1 ball and 2 strikes. Tigers looking for a way to even up this series. With a chance to win their first of the season in SEC play. Not looking good at the moment. Pitch in on the forearms of Pearson. Just missed him. It's now 2 and 2. Two pitch and a base hit into left center field. Pearson drops it in as Dreiling has to take it on a couple of bounces and a 1-out single. So Pearson with his first hit this weekend gives LSU a pulse here. Potential tying run coming to the plate in Jared Jones atop the order. Jones tonight 0 for 3. Did reach base on a walk in the 7th. A couple of strikeouts, 1 swinging, 1 looking. See if Snead gets him a fastball early. He does. A swing and a miss. It's 0-1. That one with a lot of movement on it. A lot of run. Looked like it tailed away from the right-hander at 95 miles an hour. The 0-1 misses badly outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tomorrow it's at 2 o'clock Central, 3 o'clock local time. First pitch, game 3. LSU would love to go into Sunday with this series tied up. The 1-1 challenging again with a fastball up in the zone, swing and a miss at 94, and it's 1 and 2. Tommy White stands on deck. See if Snead challenges again with the heater. The 1-2 does, but misses low. That one at 94. Even the count to Jones. 2 and 2. Fastball we've seen anywhere from 94 to 100 miles an hour. from the right-handed reliever Nate Snead, who came out of the portal from Wichita State. Runner at first, one out. 2-2, swing and a miss. Jones retired, third time tonight. And with 2 outs in the top of the ninth, it comes down to Tommy White. Tennessee fans now rise to their feet. Again, one swing of the bat could tie this up. Snead's first pitch in the air, right field. Coming in, though, is Tears. Tears near the line, and we'll give it a look, but it's out of play. It just kept carrying to the right. Tears eventually said, I'm not running over there. It's going to be 12 rows up, and it was. 0-1 to Tommy White. Again, last night for the Tigers, he was 3 for 5. Tonight, 2 for 4. The 0-1. This one skied in the air to shallow right field. Going back, Christian Moore, the second baseman, calls for it and has it. Tennessee will take the series with a 3-1 victory as the LSU Tigers will continue to search for their first SEC Series win on the year. They dropped the first 5 of 2024. Great performance by Luke Holman. Took a no-hitter into the bottom of the 6th inning, but his offense only gave him 1 run. Tennessee, too good. They win 3-1 the final. Tomorrow's game 3. Tigers try to avoid the sweep. 3 o'clock local time, 2 o'clock central. The final tonight, Tennessee, number 4 in the land. 3, LSU 1 on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
The Tigers of LSU, a team of destiny and a team for ages.
Your Fighting Tigers are national champions.
The national championship is headed back to Baton Rouge.
Tiger fans, we're excited to announce the Natty Club by Bayou Traditions. This membership actually saves you money at top stores and local restaurants while helping LSU athletics win.